857 Video Game Podcast.
Oh, yes! Whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. As always, good friends back together again and hosts, Algie857.
The 23rd! Stallion.
Sticks.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Big Chuck. What up?
What's going on?
Yeah.
We are here. Oh.
Voltron has been formed.
We rehired Turbo.
Oh.
We fired him, hired him, and now he's back. That's right, guys. I'm black.
No.
I mean,
No.
Let's have true. Let's have true.
No.
Let's have true. I'm back. I'm back.
All I gotta say is help us out. Help us out. What's good,
going on?
everybody? What's up, everybody in the chat? Heavy Battle, good. Giving the double horns right here, man. What's good?
Why did you do
That's a great intro to the show.
That hurts my
You gotta
my
start the
eardrums.
energy. You gotta start the
That
energy.
hurts
man.
my eardrums. Holy shit. All right.
There we go.
But yeah, man. We got the whole crew. We got the whole squad.
Yeah.
The whole squid.
All up in here, man.
That's right.
You know what
back,
you call that? You call that chemistry.
Yeah.
Bunsen burners and shit.
It's good to have everybody back, though. It's good. It's good.
There's a science to all
It's good to be
this.
back. Good to be back.
Hey, guys, if you guys are new here and you're listening to this or you're watching, make sure you hit that like button, man. If you're watching this on YouTube, helps us out, bro. Subscribe to the channel if you like this. Yeah, man.
All right, now let's give them something to like.
Yeah, you know what? Let's give them something to like. So we're going to go and start with the games we've been playing. So here we go.
Check it out.
Wow. That's right.
Technology.
Nice new graphics. Hell yeah, man.
Evolution.
Super fancy.
Hell
So
yeah.
who wants to kick off with what they've been playing?
You fancy,
Can I?
Huh?
Can I?
You can if you like.
We gotta get Al's 50 out the way.
Actually, this is the opposid. I actually have only played co-op games. Yeah.
As it should be.
As it should be, right? Co-op channel.
He said that mad loaded.
Co-op channel. Fucking co-op channel. First game was Redeemer.
Oh, that's
For
right. You
Friday
and,
Fridays. Me and Big Choco, man, we played Redeemer, man. That game is freaking awesome. I played it single player. There is a difference, though, from playing it single player than playing it with co-op. The single player mode, the camera zooms in when you do a fatality, when you do it like a finisher.
Yeah.
Finish him.
But the co-op mode, there's no zoom. Obviously, it makes sense because you're playing two characters or whatever. If the other guy's on the other side of the screen, it's not going to stop. and
Could
zoom
you
in.
imagine? You're in the middle of
Oh, man, yeah.
Oh, fatality. And then all of a sudden your partner's dead.
Yeah. Well, if it pauses the game, that would work. I can see it working. But still, it's awesome though. I thoroughly enjoyed the two-player, and we're actually close to the end.
It was fun, but the game kept on glitching.
Yeah, you know what?
That's what they say. I read that prior.
It's an indie game. That's the problem with indie titles. Like especially like the good ones, the ones that they put a lot of heart and soul. They just need the money, the budget to iron out the kinks. But
Maybe-
it crashed on us like 5 times. Go ahead.
Maybe with an update, they can redeem themselves.
Well, you said that joke already before, man. Oh, you said that off air. You said that off air.
Let it be known to everybody out there.
Yeah, now everyone else can hear.
Look
it.
at Terrell.
Horrible.
I was gonna say something to that.
Yeah, no, I know.
I was like,
figured
was the
that.
game redeeming?
Oh boy.
Oh, God, the dad
boy.
jokes are back.
Well, what was the game like? Because when I saw it, it looked a little like a beat 'em up loaded for PlayStation.
It doesn't play. It doesn't play like loaded at all. Actually, it plays like it plays like a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
It plays like a straight
Overhead.
up, yeah, like an overhead dungeon crawling kind of.
Okay.
But it also has weapons too. You do have like projectile weapons like guns and shit. But it also has, it's all melee. It's crazy. So you beat up the characters or whatever, the opponent, and there's like a thing that like an icon that shines above their head or whatever, and then when you see that, you hit the button, the action button to do like a finisher. And there's also environmental kills too. So if you see like part of the environment glowing yellow, and you're fighting somebody near that, you do the action button and it like does something unique with that part of the environment.
You can impale them on a spike.
Oh,
put
dude.
You can put them through like a stone pillar.
The furnace part was my favorite. I love that.
I didn't
one,
get a chance to watch the stream.
Can you do co-op fatalities?
No.
They should
I
add
don't
that.
think so. If they have money for a sequel,
That
man,
would
that's
say errors start the software. That shit, you try one fucking tag finisher.
They can zoom in then.
yeah, right. You know what? The game, even though it crashed like 5 times on us.
Damn,
It did,
man.
but even though it crashed, like you could still progress through the game.
Yeah.
There was an auto save, so it was
Okay.
like
So it didn't hurt the game when it did it.
no, it didn't.
You was
it was
right there, right
Yeah.
when it's okay. That's not bad.
It wasn't like Tunchi where you couldn't fucking
We had to do the
continue.
whole
You had to
entire
do the whole
fucking thing over.
because it's not roguelike at all. It's
Horseshit.
it's you go through each level or whatever.
So
but
it just kept performing fatalities on itself.
yeah, yeah, it finished itself. Wow,
Finish
yeah,
him.
That could be taken.
That could be
Finish
many
it.
different ways.
finish
You could be taken in-
me. Wait
Wow.
a minute.
hold
on,
taken
hold
in
on.
So many
Where's this
different
going?
ways there.
Wow.
I don't know how we got here.
It went
No,
it
but
got better.
it starts. The game is tough, especially on single player. It was tough, and I couldn't believe how much tougher it was with 2 players. I thought it was going to ease up.
More enemies.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
there's
there's so
mad
many,
enemies.
and there's some annoying ass enemies too, man. Oh,
Yeah, those
fake ass shredder dudes with the fucking knives, whatever.
exactly.
They have a
those
foul
claws.
move set. It's yeah,
It's annoying.
but it's fun. It's fun.
What else you doing?
It was fun blasting their faces off with shotguns though.
Oh, dude, that's my
always
favorite weapon, man.
That's always fun. In a non serial killer kind of way, it's always fun.
It's fun because it's a video game and nobody gets hurt. It's
Hell
real
yeah,
life.
hell yeah.
Imagine the cleanup. It's nothing you want to do in real life.
Yeah, right?
I could imagine.
Okay.
So I've heard. So I've heard.
What other game you're playing out?
Oh, man. Well, this is a game that the 4 of us played while Turbo was out, and it's Conan Chop Chop.
Yeah.
We
That was
played
a lot
it,
of fun.
We
That
streamed
looked
that Sunday.
interesting.
It was good. It was good.
I enjoyed that thoroughly.
That was
It's
super
very in depth, man. Very in depth.
It's simple, but in depth. Like
Yeah.
it's weird that way.
Yeah.
The way it looks, just watching it, you're like, oh, this isn't like a game that's difficult or anything like that.
It looks like a kid's game.
When we started trying to figure out like the purchasing of the weapons and stuff like that, and like getting stuff before getting to that boss, when we finally figured it out,
And it made a difference.
all of us had mad shit. Remember when I bought those magic arrows? I'm like, man, I wasted all my shit on them. Yo, that shit saved us.
Yep. that
Like,
freaking
yo.
sword thing, whatever, the
Yeah,
oring
yeah.
sword, that helped.
And it was a very like rewarding boss fight too. Like when you
Yeah.
beat him, I was like, yeah, that was fucking dope, man.
I honestly
poison
did,
on my sword.
I didn't have high hopes at all about beating that boss. I thought we were gonna.
I thought maybe more than halfway we'd get
Yeah,
there.
I thought we were gonna get there, but
But
then
I
when
was
I saw
like-
we got past that, I'm like,
Because 2 of y'all died.
yeah,
And then you got revived because of the
Yes.
second form, and we got to the third form, and I was like, maybe they'll last a little bit longer. And I'm like, oh shit, wait a second.
see,
Wait
that's
a second,
cool.
Wait a second. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I give them credit for that, man. The fact that you can
You're
get
not out.
revived each form of the boss,
That helps
you,
out a lot.
You come back, I was like, oh,
Big-
Even if it's
okay.
one heart, you
It's a
still last.
big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Say what's up to Lord Chababa real quick, guys.
Lord
What
Chababa.
up, brother?
Ooh, what's good? I don't know what's
Lord
wrong with
Chibalda.
the freaking
right there.
the avatar things are broken. I don't know why, but whatever.
What's good, player?
But you can see it. I can see it, which is
Player.
What's really good?
No, Chop Chop's the shit. That's a fun
Hell
game.
yeah, man.
That was a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
The other one we played that we haven't streamed this one. This is actually just a test out. We tested out Minecraft Dungeons. Yes,
That's right.
I know Minecraft, right?
We played Minecraft?
Everybody's like, what?
Dungeons. It's different.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
different.
No, it is. It's very different. And I gotta say, it's similar to like Conan Chop Chop. It's like
Very similar.
it's
Really?
it has a
Wow.
lot of similarities to it. It's a fun, solid beat 'em up.
It looks simple, but there's more to it.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
mean,
well.
we didn't scratch the surface of it. Like
Hell
we literally just played like what 45 minutes, an hour, whatever.
People compare it to Diablo. Is that, do you get that at all?
There's probably stuff.
Similar.
Yeah. You get
It has-
armor. You could put it
It
on.
has
and
elements
stuff.
of a lot of the
Well, it's a dungeon
crawlers.
crawler. Yeah. So
Okay, so it's dungeon crawling. Okay.
But you guys will see it on the channel soon. I'm working on getting that out there to you guys. So.
No Fortnite. No, they ain't.
Hey,
Actually,
listen, they did take out the building.
they took out the building.
so there might
Well,
be.
so
Yeah, they
now,
did.
but for me, they got
No, for
like,
you, no.
For me, they have to take out the game
No,
completely.
it's a third-person shooter though.
It's a third-person shooter.
Nah,
man.
fuck that shit.
Wow.
Mad
I
stubborn.
think I said it last week. I said if they took out the building, I give it a shot. And then the next day they said we're taking
Yeah.
out the building. I'm like, get the fuck out.
They were eavesdropping on the conversation.
Exactly.
I remember seeing that article. I was like, what?
I was like, they
He
took
was
it
like,
out.
nah, they're never gonna take it out because it's part of the game.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, man.
They took it out. I think they took it out in one of the modes temporarily.
Yeah,
so-
it's a mode. Yeah.
Yeah, but I like that. I might have.
That would make it-
I might have to check it out.
Yeah, because it's
Chocolate gonna play Fortnite on the channel.
That's the only thing that
Might have to
doesn't
check
appeal
it
to
out.
me, man. Is that building shit.
Well, you
man.
can be Spider-Man, you can be Wolverine, you can be, you can be mad
Chill.
people in that
I'm not
game.
paying for that.
But now it's
Oh, do you? No, you might.
Mike Lowry. You could
Oh,
be
yes, that's right, you
Mike
could.
Lowry.
God,
see, that's a skin I might pay for.
I knew it.
Mike Loud.
Mike Lowry.
Do they have action heroes on there too? Like
I know they got Ripley from Aliens. They got bad people. They got
They
Ryu.
have everyone.
they have RoboCop?
No, not yet.
That's movie stuff.
That's what
Do they have
got
Punisher?
me.
More movies.
Did I Punisher?
Oh shit, do they?
I'm not sure.
I feel like he was
I don't think
announced,
I've
but I
seen
don't
They
think
just
so.
released Doctor Strange.
If Punisher's in that shit, yeah.
Resident Evil's in it, right?
I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
I think so. Yeah. I
man.
think Jill.
I'm not looking into that at all. Unless they put Mega Man. Mega Man has to be.
Yo, we should take the squad in there.
And do they play differently? Like, do the characters play differently?
No,
not at
no,
all.
not at all.
They're all this
It's
skin.
literally just
yeah,
skins.
They're
just
skins.
yeah.
I want to be Ryu just so I can throw a Hadouken bullet. No, you can't. You can't. Imagine if you could, though.
Go ahead,
The
Bounce. I'm
uppercut.
Like, it's just
A
skins.
rifle blast uppercut. That'd be stupid.
Is Neo from The Matrix in it?
I think so. I think so.
I
Really?
think I saw.
Yeah.
him.
I think
Oh,
that's cool.
shit, we got Mr. Herman in the building.
Yo, what up, Mike? Retrosoft Studios in the
up,
house.
man?
In the building.
What's
Mike
good,
Herman.
sir?
Mike Herman.
We got a celebrity in the spot, y'all.
This guy calling
Give
us
it up, y'all.
ladies,
Give
man.
it up, y'all.
He said something, ladies.
I didn't actually read the comment. I just read the name. Enough of that guy.
Oh man.
Oh my bad.
Wick.
Yo, what's up, Mike Herman?
John Wick is up in there. I didn't
John
know
Wick is okay.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
John
he is.
Wick
yes.
is in the game.
Yes, he is.
But it's
That's
his
dope.
dog.
That's
Is the
dog's good.
storyline?
Nah.
John Wick's
You
in
need the
there. No
storyline.
candle. No candle.
All right, moving on.
All right.
So what else?
Nah, that was it.
Energy
was
just
it?
got sucked
All
out
I
right
played
there.
was co-op games. I didn't play anything for myself. I pre-recorded the last week Triangle Strategy.
That's right.
And that debuted yesterday or last night. So
How'd you guys like that? Leave a like
Yeah.
on that and leave a like on that if you want more.
yeah, man.
Even if you don't, just leave a like on it, damn it.
The like button is free.
Hit this like if you don't like it, man.
Yeah, we can't see.
Let the algorithm know, man.
No, actually, we can't see that. They can't.
So we know.
Damn.
So that shirt might be a collector's item.
Yo.
You know, that's right. It might be worth a lot of money in a couple of years. You never know. So
I know, right?
gonna start right now, letting the world know I still got one. I got one.
I put my hoodie in a glass case.
Word, man.
No,
Same
no,
here.
for real. No, you didn't.
I know. I didn't.
No, you didn't.
It was a joke.
It's in the closet.
Calm
right
down.
now.
What you play, man?
You want to know what I play? You know what I play. Actually, I forgot I did play the multiple player game. So luckily you said it because I forgot.
To give you some variety, man.
Listen, I've been playing nothing but
Exactly.
Elden Ring.
All right, so Turbo, what'd you play?
No, I mean, listen. I
What'd
got
you
a
do
story.
this week?
I have a story about it though. It's a little different. And I went on a mission.
And you got killed, and then you built up, and you got killed
no,
again.
No. Listen, I became a dragon slayer this week.
Oh,
And I went on a mission to find and kill every dragon in the game.
oh shit.
And I was pretty successful at finding that. And it's not like something that you do in the game. Like it's not a mission in the game. It was just like, yo, I killed this thing. All right, what about you? All right, what about you? What about you over there? Okay, I'm racking up on these because you get like dragon hearts when you beat them. I have 12 dragon hearts right now.
What do you get? What do you do with the Dragon Hearts?
You use them for magic, and I don't do magic, so
Oh, so it's like
they're
a
worth
waste.
nothing.
So
Worth
it's
nothing
useless.
at all.
Well, I got experience. Listen, I'm a lot more powerful, but I got used to my character being a strong, like a brute character who runs in and just smashes people with a sword and a hammer.
That's what I like. Guts.
That's what I do.
Guts all day.
Nah.
And I was on a mission to respect my character to begin with because I wanted to try a little bit more magic and stuff.
You didn't respect him?
But no, I didn't respect him at all. I didn't respect him at all.
Put a little speck on it.
But I have now grown accustomed to my diesel ass character, so I might stick with them because I am pretty much run. Like I would get to a new area and be like, "Oh shit, a boss! Oh shit, I just whipped that boss's ass."
Didn't they say there's like a outfit in the game you could make it close to Guts, like the sword
You always
and
can.
everything?
You always can. In the Souls games, you could always make a Guts character.
Really?
They always have some homage to him, like the Griffin mask they have in this one. They had another one where you could be the big dude in the beginning of Remember the first guy you fought when they went back in time
In what?
in Berserk? The first big diesel round guy you fought with the armor.
Yes.
You could. He was in the game. Not
Oh, really?
his character, but he was in the game.
The
Yeah.
round dude with the helmet and all
Yep.
that. Okay.
Yep.
I saw
Can
some
you-
of the Thanos.
Thanos?
Like Thanos, yeah.
Really?
Really?
And I was like, damn.
Skin color and everything? Purple?
Purple.
What?
You can make your
Or you
rendition of
could change-
Wolverine in it
yeah.
because you got the claws.
Really?
Yeah, sure you
Jesus
do.
Christ.
Could you like with guts? Can you make the eye close and shit, like the one eye?
You probably won't see that close. They have something similar to him, but they won't. Obviously, they're not going to zoom
Obviously,
in on
not
his face and stuff.
copyright,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
cool,
homage to it though. They have the armors and
That's
stuff
cool.
like that, and the
That's
sword.
cool.
In games like that, I always try to find a way to make a.
You
Remember
can
in
dig pretty close.
Salt and Sanctuary? Mine is pretty damn close to what Guts looks like.
Yeah.
I'm horrible with creative player. I always make it the worst, like stupidest looking character on purpose.
You give up
I
halfway.
always- yeah.
halfway,
Oh, yeah.
you're like, it's not gonna happen.
do
Let me
that.
make
I'm
him
like,
look stupid.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just gonna make him look
usually-
ridiculous.
But I used to spend a lot of time trying to do something and it didn't
Yeah.
work, and then
Yeah,
I just
same.
be like, listen, I'll just do this.
Turbos was awful in one of those Xenogears games. Remember, I was like, what kind of shitty character did you make? That
Wasn't it
character
Mass
was
Effect?
terrible.
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect.
He looked like I tried to make me, but then it made
He looked like Obama with
he
a
looked
gun.
like Obama. Yeah, he looked
Like,
like Obama. I was
Nothing like
I'm like this. I can't. This is the closest I can get.
Shit was
I made
terrible.
Obama. I was like, I can make Obama. I can't
Obama.
make me.
It's so
It was
bad.
Obama.
Obama with a gun. He's
If I
like,
try
vote
to
for
make
me,
me, I end up being Hispanic, so I end up not making my character. in the
Remember,
game.
you did that in 2K. You turned into cannabis.
Oh,
Doesn't work.
Yo,
No,
that
that's
shit
when they
was
took
wild.
a picture though. They took a picture
Yeah,
and did it, and I was like,
you
that's
see
not.
them doing it, and I was like, oh, that looks like you. Then you turn into cannabis. I'm
That's-
like,
it's called
why
false,
is he cannabis?
It's called false advertising.
Exactly. They're like, hey, that looks pretty cool. Let me do what I want now.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
Fucking pre-recorded that whole shit, man. That
I
shit
think
was
now though.
fake.
Oh, that was like
some people are ill with that
connection.
shit.
They
though.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've seen people make themselves like better than themselves. They're like, listen, I got a little more muscle in this. That's what they do. But I've never been successful in making myself in the game.
Terrible.
But yeah, I mean, listen, that game, there's so much to say about Elden Ring. I could just go on and on about it, but I'm not like this guy over here talking about Dragon Ball. So I'm gonna move on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I said, there's so many places though, and there's so many places I didn't find. I just look online and say, "Did you find this place?" I'm like, "What's that? What is that?"
I want to go.
And I spent like a whole day trying to find a cave that I found and can't. And I found like 8 other worlds.
Damn.
And I was like, I can't find this cave though. I'm looking for this one cave. And I went around the whole map looking. I'm like, oh, but I can get revenge on those bastards. And I beat them with 2 hits. I was like, damn, those guys are not hard anymore. But yeah, it's a whole nother mission. Then I'm damn.
I tried to say it low too. I tried to say it low.
I was implying.
I thought it. It was
They
like
were
in,
made
in
out
my
of
head. I
rock.
was like, yeah.
They were made out of rock. Is what my.
They were made out of rock.
Yeah,
They were crystals.
I bet they were.
Digging yourself a hole, man.
Wow.
Moving on.
Yes.
Awful.
Yes, cannabis the rapper. Cannabis the rapper.
Cannabis the
rapper.
Not the actual cannabis.
Yeah, he turned into
Maybe
weed.
turn to a leaf.
It's a marijuana leaf.
Marijuana leaf.
And then you got smoked.
Yo, oh god.
Oh, that's one way.
Yo, this is bad.
No, but yes, cannabis the rapper.
so
Yeah.
This is the worst opening to a podcast in a long time. These jokes are terrible. What are we doing?
Welcome
here?
back, Turbo.
Just move along. Just move along.
That's called the welcome back party for Turbo.
Chuck's gonna walk out and
Yeah.
be like, fuck this.
Oh man.
That was his best track, Retro. That was his best track.
So I guess we'll move on to Turbo.
Turbo,
and get his-
hey.
I beat a couple of games on
No
vacation.
way!
Yeah,
This is
I
what
Oh,
I'm
hold
dying
on
to
a
hear.
second.
I'm
Hey,
fucking excited.
Congrats,
Good
congrats,
job.
man.
Good
Congrats
job.
on
beat
the
some
job.
games. Beat good. First game I beat was
Kakarot.
I played Dragon Ball Z Kakarot from the beginning. No, no.
I swear to God, I would throw a beer in your face.
Put another
No,
40 hours in it.
No, I did go back to a game that I purchased like a year ago, and I just never beat it for some reason. But it was Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle, and I really appreciated. I beat it to death. Like they have character specific episodes, and they have like 3 different routes, and I was impressed by how much content they put in. And I was like, yo, I didn't play this. I bought it, and I just like put it on the shelf and forgot about it.
And that's not co-op, are they? They're not, right?
It's online
It is
co-op.
Online co-op.
Yeah, there's a mode that's online co-op, and it's because if you were gonna
They're just giant.
2 players or 4 players?
I think you could do up to 4 players.
Wait
Yeah, I think it's,
a second.
That makes
Online-
perfect sense.
Yeah.
And that's what? That's Switch though, right? No?
Yeah, it is.
It's for all systems. Oh, it's for like yeah.
But for Switch, it's not online. I guess.
No, it is online
it's
for
not.
Switch.
I'm about to say
For
well,
Switch, it's online.
I would
It's not
recommend
good.
not doing that.
But Switch it says online. I would never click that.
You won't be seeing that on the channel.
Yeah.
But no, I had a great time playing that game, and I like the fact that they went through season 3. See, because regular Attack on Titan 2 goes up to season 2. So when they did Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle, that was on sale. It was an expansion. I bought it. You could use the guns. They added a lot of content, and I was just like, "Yo!" I'm like, "This is awesome." So if they find a way to do season 4, I'm gonna be looking out for that. But I was
It's a final battle though, so it can't.
They might not do it because, like, Chocolate's watching season 4 also. It's like it goes.
All right.
It might be tough. It might, but you can do it.
Spoiler show for everybody.
I know, no, but it's going to be tougher than the
No,
other seasons.
It's just going off on a tangent, man.
It's like it's just it's
Way to sell it.
it's a wild roller coaster. It's
I'm
awesome,
not trying
though.
to.
This guy.
But the second game I beat was Batman: The Enemy Within, the Telltale series.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Yes.
That was a game I purchased a while ago, and I was like, yo,
I have it. I got it for free somewhere.
Yeah.
I haven't played it yet.
yeah, I got it was on sale. I bought it on sale like a year ago, and I never
great.
played it. And I'm like, yo, I love Telltale games. Let me bust one out.
It's great.
and it's not too long. It's awesome. It is awesome.
It's too short though.
You're a detective, like that's the point of it. Detective Batman.
Yeah.
That's why I never really jumped into it. But
It's awesome. The way
I
they
like it.
they flip the lore, and it's like some things that happen to certain characters in the comic that don't happen, they happen here. You know, it's like you see Batman best friends with freaking Penguin. It's like you see certain villains. I'm not saying die, certain allies die, and they never die usually. So it's like it's really cool, and I like the Joker Harley Quinn dynamic. Like you see, like Harley's the boss when you first see them together. And Joker works for Harley. It was just. And it's weird. It works though within that universe, the story that they're trying to tell, and you have the option of kind of directing Joker's path, which is interesting
Because he's pussy whipped.
It's-
Probably why.
so no, but it's a great game. So it's I beat that. The last game that I played was Final Fantasy VII Original. I got up to Sephiroth and died. But I beat his first form. And
that's the last part.
I knew it.
yeah, I'm ready to beat it. And I'm just like, this
knew it.
motherfucker. I was like,
You were talking so much shit before too, man.
I was gonna beat it. Well,
There's no threat to my command.
You're talking so much shit.
No threat to my command.
Like what? Really?
I
It's a cool battle though, isn't it?
No, Sephiroth battle is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, but I was just like, I need to get more ribbons.
You have probably like 8 games in your backlog.
No, I got a lot.
But like you probably have
I
like
have 20 across all systems, probably 20. I probably.
I don't even have that.
His moveset is crazy though, man.
But Sephiroth, I like that summon he does, smashes
Yeah.
through all the planets. But I'm just like,
But it fucks you
but
up.
when you have to wait for it, I'm just like, I gotta wait for this shit
it fucks
again.
you up though.
You know what's crazy about that character? Not to go off on a tangent, but like cool thing about Sephiroth, like I just seen him through everyone else playing that game, and playing him in the Smash Brothers game. Oh, they did him perfect. It's just so perfect. Such a perfect character.
They did.
No, he became that character from being cool.
Yeah, it's
basically.
just so.
They just elaborated on it in the anime, and like every time you see him,
So
they just
dope.
built on it.
He's
Because
so
he originally
dope.
wasn't like that. He just walked away from fire.
Yep.
And that was it.
Everyone's
Yeah.
like, that's all I need.
He walked through the fucking shit. He's like,
That was all.
He's walking through flames.
He doesn't give a fuck.
yeah.
He's one of the original badasses, though.
It's crazy, man.
And they haven't ruined him yet.
Right.
They
Yet.
haven't. They haven't.
Word
They
is
haven't.
yet.
Yeah.
Put him in
Well,
so
I don't
many-
know. I didn't play Kingdom Hearts. I don't know what they did in that game with him. but
guys, man.
He's in there. Yeah, I mean, they did that,
I
but
mean,
no one played that.
That was a thing. That was a thing.
It was. It was.
It happened.
And the last game I played was Triangle Strategy, and I got further in that. I'm probably on like chapter 9 or something.
Oh, so you're in the game.
I'm
You're-
in.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
in.
yeah.
and-
Digging it?
Oh, it's awesome. It's
Really?
an awesome game. Yeah.
Really?
It's
Man, I gotta continue.
it's a little slower moving than a Fire Emblem
That's
Shine
what,
Force.
that's what they said.
It's a slower. It's like the terrain. It's more methodical with the terrain, which I appreciate. And
Very political too, man.
It's
Like,
I like
That's probably why I likes it.
I like the politics. Yeah, I like the politics
with
in
the
it, you know?
kingdoms and shit.
Oh yeah,
It's like, whoa.
some of it reminds me of Game of Thrones. It's like
Yes,
it's just,
very,
it's-
very,
I heard
very
a lot of,
similar.
a lot of reviewers mentioned that. Too.
Very, very. It does have that feel.
yeah.
Maybe one day I'll play it. I don't know if I will.
I like the scales of conviction, how everybody votes on the path
Yes.
forward and stuff like
Yes.
that, and no, and it affects certain characters that you get too. The way what you choose when you speak in every conversation, depending on certain points you get, it unlocks different characters. So I locked a bunch of characters, and I could I try to keep them as leveled up as everybody.
How
else,
many
so,
are in the party at once?
I've seen the
usually
most-
pretty high, right?
10.
10. That's good.
10
10
party
is
members.
fucking good.
First 3 battles, it's 9 because that's all the characters you have. But
that's
once
still
you
good.
start getting more,
Yep.
they let 10 in the battle.
That's very good.
It's higher than Final Fantasy Tactics' 5.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Like
yeah.
a lot of these games do like 5
Tactics
to
had 5.
5.
Yeah, it's
total.
5.
Maybe
Yeah.
6 tops.
Because it's a small ass fucking thing. That's why I'm like,
But
Wow.
it's
10 to
6.
11.
It's like a fake 6 though. It's like the fucking
That's
NPC
low, though.
character that
That's
joins
very
your party.
Mad low.
Yeah, exactly. When it's 6, it's probably the NPC
It's
character
an
you can't
NPC
control.
character that joins
Yeah.
your shit because of the story, and they're badasses.
Shining
though, but-
Force has always been 12. All the time it's been 12.
All 12.
Fire Emblem, the highest in one battle was 19.
That's insane.
That shit was.
That's crazy.
I'm like,
What was
What
that?
about 108 like in Soy Coded? Oh,
Yo,
Soy
shit.
Coded? Soy Coded?
Soy Coded.
So I call him.
So we
So I call him.
I call it Soy Coded, but it's Soy Coded, I think.
Well, it's
How
not.
many-
That's not a strategy. Well,
Well, you don't play as 100 of them.
Oh, there was a strategy role player that I played.
There was.
Yeah, that was actually pretty fun, but I forgot how many people. Probably like 8
That was
to
like
10.
that was about there, yeah.
It was dope. It was dope.
How many different classes do you have in a triangle strategy?
Yeah, every character is its own class. There's no. I haven't seen a character that occupies more than one class. You know, so you have somebody who's a tactician. You got someone who looks like him, but he's a strategist. And
Yeah,
his-
that confused
and
me
his
when
techniques are different.
that
Okay.
confused me when my first playthrough. That like because I was looking at one character and she looked like a healer. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, she's probably like a sorceress, like a healer. No, man, she was a fucking badass. I was like, what the hell?
Oh.
Totally confused. I forgot.
Oh, Hugh Get was she on
the
an eagle?
The pink hair.
Oh, the pink hair. Oh no, she's definitely a magician.
She's a fucking badass. Though, man.
Frederica. I think
Yeah,
it was.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
Just
Frederica.
busting out these names.
Yeah, Frederica.
She was
No,
cool,
Kev
man.
will remember
I don't
every
fucking
one
remember.
of these names.
Or
Watch.
Francesca. It
Watch.
starts with an F. But it might
Yeah.
be Frederica.
Dude,
Yeah,
you can
and
ask me
she's-
something about something I played for 10 years. Like, what's that person's name? I don't know, man.
I'll remember Shining Force though. Fire Emblem, Shining Force. I'll remember those names, but like other shit, I'll be like what's the one? Vandal Hearts? Is that what it is? The
Vandal
one that you love.
Yeah.
Ask me anybody.
Oh,
in
man,
that.
I couldn't
I had
tell.
no fucking clue.
Main character, second in command, third in command. That's all I say
I
about
don't know anybody in that game. I just know blood goes
Valkyria
flying.
Chronicles, I can't tell you many names in that.
Kyrie Chronicles, I could tell you a couple.
I should.
Oh, yeah.
They have regular
I
names.
forget a lot.
Not as good as I thought, but I could tell you like a couple.
Dude, I can't.
Yeah, but that's all I played. That's all.
Okay.
That's
You
it.
need to finish that and start that remake, though.
I know. That's why I played. I was motivated to play it because of that. I was like, I want to start the remake next. I was like, so
It's only $40 now for the. I know we got it for free. I think you got it for free.
I got it for free.
I told you to download
Yep.
one of those.
Yeah, I did.
It's only $40 for the full-on PS5
With the
version.
add-on?
Oh, yeah, with the add-on.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Ooh.
I already bought the add-on though, but I would have liked it on a disc.
Got to clean the hard drive though. Clear that shit out.
Yup.
100 gigs.
Of course.
Oh well, I can't even
That's how
play.
you, that's how you play.
I got a problem. Something's up with my PS4. It's like
Time for a 5.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was going to
no,
say
it
that.
might be. I can't. I wanted to play Marvel's Avengers, right, and start building up Iron Man, and then it's just like I can't start any game apps, any apps or any games. I press X to start the game, it won't do it. So I don't know. I
You have
tried.
to update it probably.
I did that. Update it. Turned it off. Turned it back on.
Yeah, you might have to wipe the whole shit.
That's the one thing I will
God.
always give credit to the new systems for how fast games start. That to me is a big fucking deal.
Yep.
Dude.
Like how fast you hit the button. How
Oh, yeah.
fast can I get to the main? Oh shit, there it goes.
Dude,
like okay.
fucking Returnal.
all
That
right,
was like,
all right.
Like
I'm like,
you
okay.
press play, like you start the game, and it's like
Nah,
you're
SSDs
start
have
the
made
game.
it-
I'm like, oh, I'm
They're
there.
pretty good.
Because I won't play a game if it takes too long to start.
Oh, that's a killer.
I
man.
You don't like
will not
splash
play it.
screens? You don't like knowing that Warner Brothers made this?
Yo,
And 800
when they give
other
you
companies?
when they give you tips on how to play and shit, and it's like,
Well, now you can't even read them. Now you can't read them
Yeah,
because they show it on the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
It's like you could do this and do.
yeah.
And I'm like, what? Do what?
oh yo, that's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
mad quick now.
Yeah.
Like yo,
Whenever
what's the
you're
point?
sorry, you get stuck in the game. Just wait, what?
never-
How about
never
you have
get
how about you have a separate tab
Yeah,
under options where I could go and see all the fucking things you're
Yeah.
telling me during this because I'm not gonna read that shit.
No, this is all new shit, man. They got to start now. They're gonna start developing ways that you can go and like get hints and
Yeah,
whatever.
just leave the screen black at that point.
Bring back the
pretty much.
instruction manuals. Come on.
That's money. man. That's money.
Or a tab that's an instruction manual.
You
where
think
I
they
can
print
fucking-
paper now?
When was the?
All right,
I
let me
missed
talk
that
about
shit.
what I played. Let me talk.
Go ahead.
Horizon Forbidden Wilds.
Oh, how many hours?
16 hours into the game. I keep getting sidetracked.
that means it's a dope game.
I keep getting sidetracked.
When you get ADD in a game, man,
I'm
that's
sitting
good.
there running around hunting machines, hunting stuff to upgrade my quivers and my pouches and
The
everything.
upgrade is real in that game.
Yeah, man, that game is fire, and they have new weapons, and the skill tree is dope.
Compared to one improvement, like
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Enhanced everything.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait, man. Can't wait.
I'll be playing at end of the year.
Yeah,
I
me
can
too.
only play one of those
Me
games
too.
a year. I can't play more than one of those a year. Can't.
Then what else did I play? I played damn, is that it? No, I'm kidding.
No, it's not.
I played something else. What the? Oh, I played Streets of Rage 4 last night.
Oh, word.
Okay.
That's always fun to throw in at any time.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's one of my friends on my Xbox Live list just hit me up. They're like, "Want to play Streets of Rage?" I was like,
Fuck
Okay.
yes, absolutely. Always.
Okay.
"I was about to play Halo, but okay."
You
about to
turn
go
that down?
He's about to go to sleep. It's 2:00 in the morning. Want to play Streets of Rage?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, and that was fun. We went through the challenge mode. We got to level 20.
Oh, survival?
Yeah, so
What?
I
Okay.
Shit's hard.
Yeah.
I got to
fucking
like
crazy.
7.
gotta run that again.
That's
I got to
hard.
like stage 7 in
That's
survival. It was
damn.
pretty good. I fell down a hole. Whatever. I had to learn the character.
Oh,
Don't
man.
go in there with somebody you don't know how to use.
Oh no, hell no.
You legit have to know
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
character.
you have to know exactly how their moves.
Or
are
give
gonna-
them the moves that you want them to have. Because
Yeah.
you can do that.
Yeah. And I played Super Puzzle Fighter Turbo.
Oh, word? From what's that
what?
on?
I don't
my
know
edition.
if you know if you still trying to fight this Friday, Al. I don't know. Like,
Oh,
Getting ready.
Is this a challenge?
no. You didn't you challenge me?
I don't
Well, nobody
remember
knows about
anything.
this. That's what I'm asking. This is a challenge?
This is I thought it was official.
Is it a threat, though?
No, this is it's official now.
Is it a threat?
Oh, it's official now. So you trying
Well,
to
you
do this
just-
this Friday? No, we
You know
talked
what?
about this on the stream.
You know
We
what?
talked
I don't
about
have
this
I don't
on
have
one of our
plans this
streams.
Friday.
All right.
Is it a Friday thing or a Tuesday thing? Because it could be either or.
It could be Friday. It could be Tuesday.
Because it is a puzzle.
Actually, shit, yeah, that's right.
Or it could be either or.
Actually.
Oh, man. We hyping it.
Nah, I think we talked about this during one of our streams.
Well, wait. You already did Puzzle Fighter for your for Fighter Fridays.
Not recently.
No, but you've done it. No, what the hell, dude, man? You're like the worst hype man ever, man. Yeah, but no-
Damn.
Yo, I just sneezed. Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh,
So you want to put it on
tactical. I think Tactical Tuesdays makes more sense. The only reason is because you've already done Puzzle Fighter on Fighter Fridays.
So you want the home field advantage? I get it. I get it.
Home field event, motherfucker. This guy.
Well, that game is also
This fucking
coming up
guy, man.
online capable, too. It's not out yet, but
Yeah,
it is coming
yeah.
out, too.
Well, we're gonna do it old school, man. We're playing this shit on the original PlayStation.
PlayStation?
Yes,
Okay,
I have
okay.
the actual the disc, the original disc.
And then you got to do Pocket Fighters on Friday.
Oh, that's actually good. No, that's a good one.
Everyone's just challenging you.
That's a good one.
Let's do
That's a
this,
good one.
man.
That's a good one.
I want all the smoke. I never even played Pocket Fighters before. I don't even know how to play that game. I want the smoke. Let's go.
Suggestion.
And when you're ready to really smoke, you know I'm your guy.
Yeah.
That's why nobody's
So
asking
anyways,
you about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's when you want a vibe killer.
When you want to vibe killer,
my
you go
vibe.
turbo.
Well, actually, that works because I can bring back King of Fighters 15
Yeah,
for Friday because there's DLC out.
Oh, okay. That's not Pocket Fighters, though. Let's kill that. Actually, it'll be out on the
it'll
disc
be
when you
in
play
the
that
collection.
Yeah, when you play the collection, it'll get
Yeah,
that.
man.
So y'all hear it first. Tuesday, it's going down.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah.
All right. Man, that's what everybody's been playing. You guys in the chat. what you
Man,
doing?
I didn't
Eric,
even go. Damn, you just skipped over me.
Oh, I know.
You started with Al.
I thought we were done soon because we usually go there. Yeah, go ahead.
Disrespect
Yeah.
is
We
real.
skipped you
We
early.
usually started with yeah. We usually start with you. That's
So nobody can. Nah. Go.
Damn. I just show up.
What you been playing?
I'm surprised you didn't mention WWE 2K.
Oh yeah, duh. I forgot.
too.
See, that was
did
another
play
thing
that.
I played.
Well, you
and
could
I
you could
just
chime
forgot.
in. You could chime
Well,
in.
that's why I brought it up. Yeah, I played that actually. I played it for like an hour today because you have to learn how to play the game. And you have to learn. And the one time I played it, and I'm like, no, I gotta learn how to play this fucking game. I have to because I was getting my ass whooped.
No pick up and play.
But it just feels good. It just feels good like that. Like the reversals and everything feels good. I had to unlock a couple more people. Unlocked Goldberg, Hogan.
Triple.
Oh, you got Goldberg.
Of course.
How you get him?
Just have to get 1,000 points. You just
What? Cheat?
That's how you get.
Damn.
what else? I got
Pay money.
Finn Balor, Demon. I got bunch of other guys. I still gotta get Macho Man, Triple H.
Did you open up all the AEW characters?
Yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. But I was trying to see like what characters like have the best kind of. You know who's good? Fucking The Rock is good.
Is he?
He's dope. He's really good. I'm telling you, the
Because
characters.
I didn't like him in back. I didn't like using him back in the couple of 2K games.
Neither did I.
I was just like,
The characters
like
actually
one of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. No, like the combos. That's what defines each wrestler, like how to use them. Like, because they'll take some of their signature moves and put them in a combo. Like you hit like 2 weak strikes and a hard strike and then a grapple. Then you'll see a signature move sometimes. But like, it's really dope. It is really dope. I remember who else I was facing. I think Hogan. I was facing Hogan, who was killing me. Hogan was beating my ass, like killing me. And I had a finisher up, and like I tried to do it. Like I reversed something, he reversed it. And then in the reversal, I had the prompts to do the finisher. I said, I hit that shit mad quick. And in the midst of it, I put up the rock. I was like, oh, that was the shit.
That was kind of cool.
So they're very, there's a lot of times where you could pull off your finisher in ways you can't even imagine. I looked up a video the other day. They had something with Randy Orton. I'm surprised. I was going to send it to you. He could do the RKO in almost every possible way.
someone jumping off the top rope, probably.
Dude, he did off the top of the ladder, out of the ring through tables. I said, get the fuck out. Flaming tables. He jumped off the top, off the ladder through tables. I said, that is wild. Wow. That shit was
That's insane.
wild.
I gotta pull that off in mid game.
And there's a way to
I gotta pull that
to
off
pick
mid-game.
someone up and move with them. I don't know how to do that yet, but
Yeah,
you could
gotta learn. That's what I wanted to learn.
He picked him up, walked with him. RKO. He could do an RKO in almost any scenario you can think of.
So you
Wow.
could put
That's
people
it.
in the corner. You could put them on the ropes.
Yeah.
And then you can jump off the ropes and do moves from the ropes there. Like
There's
you put
a-
them in the
That's
middle of the
crazy.
ring. It's
That's
crazy.
insane.
There's a beginner's way to play, which is how I'm playing. I can still get through a match,
Right.
but there's an advanced way of playing.
And it's not hard to pull off. It's just that you got to remember.
You just got to remember what to do. Right trigger and different buttons do different things.
It's like a fighting game.
Yeah, no, it actually
It's like
they
a fighting
turned it
game. You have
into
to memorize the pattern.
But it's exciting because I want everyone to learn how to play.
And to turn
I
off
wanna-
those
Yeah,
counters. to turn off those counters.
No, the count. Trust me, the
No
counters will. It's not going to be
changes
a
it.
problem.
Really?
It's not going to be a problem.
Because they're not as hard. It's not easy to pull
Once,
off.
yeah, mixing up the weak and the hard strike and the grapples,
Right.
that gets tough. It's very tough. But
So you can't
yes.
spam it.
So I messed with that for a bit.
And you could also play some Retromania in the meantime also.
They added some shit too.
Yeah.
They've
Gotta
I'm-
shout it out. We
wrestling
talking
season, y'all.
wrestling. Y'all.
I gotta stop drinking. I need more time to play games. Too much drinking. I'm sorry.
Pandemic, man. Come on.
Oh, yeah, pandemic. I don't know. Just let over.
My man just said he was gonna try and drink Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Listen, no one heard that till you brought it up. All right, so we're just gonna just ignore him. He just talks shit,
boy.
y'all. Ghost of Tsushima. Obviously, I got 30 hours in that. Game's still fucking
Game looks
incredible.
great. Looks great.
Barely scratched the surface.
The funny thing is, I'm actually more than halfway.
Nah.
There was a
He said, nah.
like the story was like regular because I was just doing side shit. But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
like I did a story mission and I said, "Oh my god, something just popped off." It's like I said, "Oh my god, something
Alright.
really." I'm not gonna spoil that shit, but I was like, "Oh, that all right, okay."
No,
okay.
the story is there.
Yeah, I was like,
but
there
there's
it
so
goes.
much else to do that you
Yeah,
barely see.
and you forget it
Yeah.
because you're doing other stuff. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
there it goes, there it goes. But hopefully I could beat that by next week. And on backlog break,
Oh,
I
yeah.
played Dead Space.
Yes.
Dead Space.
Yes.
that was entertaining as hell.
That was
Guys,
that was
awesome.
yeah. If you want to see me scream like a bitch, I
Yeah.
mean, there it goes.
You did it. You know what? I give you credit though. You did it the right way. You had the lights off.
I wanted as much terrifying atmosphere as I could possibly get.
Gave you that red light there on the side to make it even. And you had obviously you're playing with headphones on.
Oh, that's that.
I didn't even do that.
That intensifies any game like
Everything.
that.
I was like, what is behind me?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
And
yeah. I gotta
the sound design in that game is insane, man. It's really well done.
And I'm trying to like shop at the store, and I hear someone, help me! Shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
I'm shopping.
you hear random.
know where
you
you
hear,
are.
you hear random screams.
So that's like
of people.
Walmart.
Shopping last week.
Monsters chasing you in Walmart. That's what Dead Space is.
Yeah,
The Wall Martians.
I gotta get that short up. By the way, we got a good clip of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta find other ones in that stream because I screamed like a bitch a lot early, not so much later on because I got used to it, but like early on when you get thrown to the wolves and the music intensifies and I have no weapon.
Yes.
That's no. I hate creatures
And then
like that.
and
dude.
some of them come back to life.
I don't like creatures like I
thank
hate it. Chuck, you know what I'm talking about. That shit
That's
is
nightmare fuel, man.
I don't like
You
it.
have to admit though, they do a good job.
Great job.
They do a good job of giving you enough ammo and the weapons too. You upgrade. Wait till you.
Oh, I like this. The I don't know what it's called. The spread
bench.
the spread cutter. That just
Oh,
like,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
I
yes,
love
yes.
that shit
Yes.
because it's just like legs off, limbs off, you're done. That's
Yep.
it. Love
Yep.
it. Love it.
They have I think there's 2 more weapons that you got to unlock.
Cool thing about
Really
Dead
good.
Space feels nothing like Resident Evil or Evil
No.
Within. They're all different.
It's its own
They're
thing.
all so different. And
It's its own thing.
You
yeah.
know, when you play a bunch of them, you think you played them all, but you haven't.
It reminds me of this movie. Well, it was a game also. It's called The Thing.
Yes.
And it reminds me that they got some influences from that
Yep.
with the aliens and how you kill them and stuff
I
like
fucking
that.
I hate those things.
The necromorphs.
Gross.
Things are creepy looking, man.
But
Gross.
I bought mad weapons already. This shit I didn't even use.
How ill is the intro though? The way they throw you in.
Oh,
there,
I don't
Isn't
like
that
it.
crazy?
I didn't like it.
Oh, it's foul.
I didn't like it because that person's killed in the other room. Oh, the door's open.
Yep.
Oh, that motherfucker's in here. Ah! And then it's like,
Yo, and then
Well, people be dying talking to you.
yeah.
It's like a bad situation.
Yep.
Like, yeah, how's it going?
Yeah.
What's going on over there? Oh shit!
blood
And
splatters.
it's right in your face,
Yes.
watching them. They're always on the phone. Don't get on the phone with anyone. Nah, it's like Scream. Don't
Yeah.
pick up the damn phone.
So that game has 12 chapters. I think I'm on 3. So I'd probably would be done with that game in 3 more streams.
Yeah.
I'd probably be done with it.
Just about.
Yeah, once you're in the groove, it pretty much flows.
You get the hang of it.
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
through it pretty fast.
No,
But
yeah.
Go ahead and get the hang of that.
You haven't really you're gonna appreciate
right
it
ahead.
later on in the game because they do a freaking awesome job. You have to backtrack a lot,
I like
and you're gonna revisit some areas, and it's.
I
Gonna
felt
be
like an
whoa.
idiot though, because I'm like, oh, there was so many containers I could have
I was
broke at the
helping you,
beginning.
yeah.
I didn't know what
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck it was. I'm like, that's a container.
They don't tell you that shit though.
Or the lockers. I'm like, this is red, this is this, but it
Right.
doesn't say open, so I guess I can't open it. I'm like,
yeah,
oh, I
no.
can fucking open it. They didn't tell
Yeah.
me shit.
Yep.
Mad ammo and stuff I probably left. But
As long as you're
whatever.
not out of stuff, you're good.
No,
Yeah.
you'll be back there.
Yeah.
You'll be back there, so don't worry.
Good. But yeah, that's I gotta beat that and I gotta beat Ghosts. I gotta beat those 2 games. So I have more time for wrestling.
I can, and I'll watch. I'll watch.
I remember I said, yeah, I'm just gonna do the main missions in Ghost. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this
really?
super fast.
Yo,
Don't
That's
worry.
impossible.
And you cannot.
And Ghost, it's impossible.
You cannot.
I tried to do that.
It's too fun. It's too dope. And the side stories, I love the side stories. They're so dope.
It looks awesome.
And it's impossible to avoid side missions, like just traveling through the countryside.
Yeah, you have
Run
to.
into a side mission.
You're gonna get in. Yeah.
I ran into like 3 duels the other day. They got murked so quick.
Oh, you mean
I fucking
like those
murdered.
master swordsmen?
Yeah, talking mad shit. I've been
Oh,
waiting. Dude
that's
was
so
dead
fun.
fast because I'm already built up. Oh, my shit's almost maxed out. They fucking died quick. He's like, oh, I've been waiting for you, Ghost. Like, fuck out of here. Dead.
Oh man.
All right.
Guys, I think it's
Time.
It's about that time, y'all.
Is it?
You guys know what time it is?
Oh, we gotta wait for Sticks to have it.
hold on. Hold on. What time is it, guys?
It's morphin' time.
It's morphin'. No,
It's morphin' time.
sorry. I got
Damn.
excited.
Damn.
It's time for the news.
Time for the news.
Time for the news.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I was.
That
I
was crisp. That was crisp.
I was
That was
thinking
tight.
Turbo was gonna destroy it, but he didn't.
I was
That was,
waiting
that
for
was
him
crisp
to.
and tight.
He's still jet lagged. That's why.
he didn't have the energy. For it.
He's like, oh, what's going on?
Okay. So, Tekken Bloodline animated Netflix series announced, and Resident Evil Netflix series teaser.
They're both gonna stink. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Wow.
The Venom. The Venom.
I'm joking.
All right. So I remember Tekken as a anime from a ways back, and then they had a live action.
Horrible.
And
It was not good.
preferably, I would rather not remember them.
That was horrible.
But there was a CG movie that they came out with that was pretty good.
Was
I
there?
prefer not to talk about any of those. Let's talk about the new one here, Bloodline.
That was a CG movie. I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
it was. It came out like maybe 3 years ago,
No, a long time ago.
2019.
I didn't even know there was a CG. I knew
before that.
the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's on here. I'll get to it.
I don't know what's on here.
They talk about the old ones in the article. But I'm talking about this from right here. All right, so
Netflix.
the official synopsis reads, even so, he was powerless when a monstrous evil suddenly appeared, destroying everything dear to him, changing his life forever. Angry at himself for being able to stop it, Jin vowed revenge and sought absolute power to exact it. To exact it. Yeah, to exact it. I was gonna say extract it.
You want me to read? You got 6 reading up in here?
Come on,
Yes.
man.
It was perfect. Listen, it was
Sound it
awesome.
out. Sound it out.
People were thinking of hiring me up until that point. So, his quest will lead to the ultimate battle on a global stage, the King of the Iron Fist tournament. You gotta admit, it was good up until that word.
Extract. I give it a
But-
4.
All right, that's fine. Listen, I'll take it. But this is about Jin, all right? And
Jin Kazuya.
it seems like it takes place in between Tekken 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like it could be like during, like just before 3. Like based on that age, I would say it's before Tekken 3, but after 2. So they say the trailer also teases some Tekken characters that'll be part of the show. It'll be Heihachi,
Of course.
Kazuya, Leroy, which he was not in Tekken 3.
Bruce
No.
Leroy.
Yeah, King,
Yeah, he wasn't in that shit.
Jun, and I think they go through the storyline of Jun. If you know that story, I think it's in the anime, which is pretty crazy. And Paul, which that's my character, but
high top.
he looked awful in the trailer, dude.
Flat top, man.
Yeah, but and Ogre, of course, from part 3, the boss. I'm excited because the trailer did look pretty dope. Because, like, I mean, listen, I saw the I saw the original. I saw the live action Tekken, and I didn't think it was the worst movie of all time. Listen, it was a B movie. It definitely was.
I wouldn't put myself through that.
I want to watch it.
It wasn't the worst movie of all time.
I wanna watch
As far
it
as the
now.
fighting and stuff, it was okay. But it was an adaptation that isn't sought after as one of the best in video game history.
Nah.
But yeah, I didn't think it was the worst. But this trailer actually had some like drama to it, and knowing the story like we do, and considering I think that Tekken 3 was like the last Tekken.
Yo, but how fucked up?
Disrespectful.
That's the last one I followed.
That is
All
the
rest-
most
no.
like that's the most dysfunctional fan.
It is, and it, like, dude, the storyline just threw it off completely. So
Yeah.
maybe they retcon a lot of stuff and put it in this as an actual story instead of dumb stuff happening.
Yeah, but it's like
Who's dead? Who's not?
You
What,
can-
zombie who?
There's-
Devil who? Like the story goes crazy.
there's a lot of things we could do with that though, because Tekken endings they always are horrible, and the stories were always
Listen,
like
man, Kuma the bear though, he has the best. He has the one story to follow during the series,
Mokujin.
and there's the panda also.
Mokujin, the freaking
Oh,
wooden,
the
the log.
He
fucking-
has everyone's finished.
but I'm saying like
Yeah, I
like
know.
how are they gonna explain that?
He's a tree, man.
Well, it's the
How would you
animation.
explain it?
Well, they have the thing is that they have a lot of like an open.
They can use it the
They have
way
a-
they want to.
yeah.
If they can fix it with this, I'd be very happy.
It's a fresh palette, man.
Yeah.
It's a clean palette.
Don't
They
do a
could-
Street Fighter Alpha anime. No, don't do that.
No.
But the animation, the designs that they have in this, they could have went the 3D way of the movie you were talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they didn't, because this actually looks like they have some personality and like there's some style to it.
It looks like
I like that. The animation looked pretty good.
It looks like what they did with Castlevania
Yes.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And they need to.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's going to be good.
I love the Castlevania.
It reminded me of Castlevania a little bit. I was like, oh, it's gonna be that quality.
Yeah, no, it's that. Yeah, it's
So-
like a similar quality to that.
It says Tekken Blood Vengeance was 2011. So yeah, that's quite a ways away now. That's the damn shit, 11
Yeah.
years away.
Yeah.
Damn.
But that's crazy how time flies. But then they said the live action film was in 2009. I had no idea that this Blood Vengeance came out. And then they said the original Tekken animated film was 98, which you knew was probably like real bad.
What do you
Like
think?
during those Neo Geo animes.
Wait, what do you think was worth Battle Arena to Shinden or Tekken?
Ooh, Battle Arena was
I was
bad,
just
dude.
thinking of that, man.
That was real bad. That
was
anime was bad.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
But I didn't like the Fatal Fury one. I mean, some people do. It wasn't that bad, but the animation was
okay.
pretty bad.
The first two, the animation was, and the third one I thought was better. It's just that Terry Bogard. Well, all characters looked super lanky.
Yeah, they were
Stringy,
weird.
right?
They were
Yeah,
weird
mad
looking.
stringy.
Super
Yeah.
lanky.
They were weird looking.
But I think the third one was definitely the best one. But
Was it Plasma Sword? Is that for PS1? Was
Oh,
that
the
name of it?
Capcom game?
Yeah, the Capcom Plasma Sword.
Was that a sequel
Was that
to Galactic something? I forget. I think it was a sequel.
Did they ever make an anime for that?
I don't think so. I don't remember those characters moving like that. Usually, I would have an image of an anime of them moving, but I didn't see them. I used to pick the chick with the circle
rings?
weapons. Yeah, she was cool. But yeah, back to Tekken. Hopefully, it's good. It looks good. There was another one they announced too, but they didn't really show much about, and that was Resident Evil. So let me tell you a little bit about this. What they've done with Resident Evil made me really not interested in anything Resident Evil as far as movies is concerned. I'm sorry, but that last movie was so bad.
I didn't even watch it.
It was
I
so
keep
bad.
forgetting to watch
It
it.
was
I want to
so
watch
bad.
it, man. I want to watch it.
I want to
'cause
see how bad it is.
It was
I like
almost-
I like bad movies, man.
It's not even as so bad. It's good way. They just piss you off type of bad.
Oh, so it's like a disrespectful,
Really?
like
Yep.
they just
Yep.
piss on
Like
everything.
if they ever get to the so close, like if they do close to almost being okay and it's bad, you're disappointed. If they do something that's bad, you knew it was gonna be bad, no hopes,
Right.
no reasoning. Like the original Resident Evil, it's more acceptable than this one because they strayed at least their own way.
Wow.
Yeah, this was
That's
1 and
saying
2.
a lot.
because they took a
Because
lot
I
of
know you hated that movie.
yeah, and they took a lot of liberties with that.
They did. Yeah.
Creating a
Different
Alice-
character,
new
yeah, different
like,
character,
what?
everything. But this had the characters and paid no respect to the characters. None. Dude, I would watch a parody over this.
You could tell you could tell from the trailer though. It was like
I looked at all of them. I said, they don't. Nope, that is bad casting.
something's
bad
off.
casting. Horrible casting.
Well, the one that they're talking about here is what they say is the year is 2036, 14 years after a deadly virus caused a global apocalypse. Jade Wesker. Jade Wesker, okay.
okay.
She fights for survival in a world overrun by bloodthirsty, infected, and insane creatures.
Okay.
Not zombies, just creatures.
Right.
And this absolute carnage, Jade is haunted by her past in New Raccoon City. By her father's chilling connections to the Umbrella Corporation, but mostly what happened to her sister, Billy. So they told us what happened in the synopsis,
Yeah.
basically, because
Okay.
this is supposed to take place within 2 timelines. So Billy and Jade when they're young, and then it's going to move to New Raccoon City as teenagers, set years in the future.
Is this animated or not?
No,
haven't
it's live
I haven't
action.
seen
Live action.
anything.
It's live action.
I haven't seen anything about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in no rush to watch this.
So it's about
But
the Wesker kids.
But I have I mean
Who are they?
I have
At least it's
more,
different.
yeah, exactly. I have more high hopes for this because the thing is with episodic shit, you can when it's a movie, it's different because you only have like a certain time limit. You know, you have what 2
Well,
2
they
hours
can
or
build a
whatever.
story, a decent one. Hopefully,
You can, but there has to be a beginning, middle, and end, and
Yeah.
it has to wrap up within a movie, right? But a series, you can build the characters. You can do essentially what you're doing in the video game, which is like you're building your character. But it's more immersive, obviously, in the video game.
But who are they?
So you're trying to tell me
Yeah.
that Wesker had time to be a dad while he was in the middle of destroying the world?
No, he just had kids.
No,
There's
he
problem.
had time bussing.
There's no problem having the kids.
It's like Kratos, man. You know?
Yeah, they got time to bust.
What
They got time to
Some
chill.
people just need like 10 seconds to make these
Yeah.
things.
Wes is like,
Yo, let me
"10
ask you
seconds.
something. Let me ask
This closet looks very good. Bang bang.
Wow.
Where did Wesker go? I don't know.
What do
He's
you-
gone
that's
for the
where
whole-
he went. That's where he went.
As far as video game movies are concerned, right? What do you think is worse, the Resident Evil movie, the recent Resident Evil movie that came out, or the Uncharted movie that just came
Didn't
out?
see it. I didn't see Uncharted movie.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't hear it was bad. I didn't hear Uncharted movie was bad though.
I think the people who don't know about Uncharted liked
Yeah.
it, and
Yeah.
the people that do know about Uncharted didn't like it.
I think I would like Uncharted more as a movie. Just disregarding the it does have some things.
can't
I've,
separate.
I've seen neither one, and I know Uncharted's better.
It's got to be better.
I know Uncharted's better.
Because I didn't hear anyone walk out. Resident Evil should never have been released. That bad? It shouldn't have been released.
Damn, is that bad,
Now I
man?
gotta
For
see
real?
it.
No,
I gotta see it now.
The first
Resident-
10 minutes were decent.
Where's that up?
No, the Resident Evil movies that are good are the CG ones. Like the last Netflix Resident Evil that starred Leon and Claire, that was good.
There was
You didn't
some
you didn't
decent
like it.
ones. There was
I didn't like those.
You didn't like
I wouldn't say they were bad
shit.
though.
No,
All right,
I wouldn't say they were bad. It was
yeah.
just boring to me.
Gotta watch it for myself.
I saw the one when
liked it.
What, the president one?
Yeah, I saw that.
that.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I actually wouldn't mind like a setting in the game. I thought the setting was pretty cool. But I think it was kind of like a default story with the characters that we know that wasn't bad. It just wasn't anything that we expect. Resident Evil has never been a story-driven
No.
series, so
No.
you just like the characters and the shit that they go through.
It sucks too because it's like you have to when you're writing a story like that, you have to appeal to people that have no idea what
Exactly.
The hell
Now
the
you
story
have to
Right.
do a story.
Right.
You know?
You have to trick them.
is. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But it sucks because you have to play two sides. You
Well,
have to
they
play
messed up by adding good acting to it eventually. Remember, they added actual the Resident Evil 1 remake. They added good acting or decent acting.
They got rid
should
of
I
the
say.
cheese factor for the most
Yeah,
part.
so now they have to actually. Oh shit, people are watching us now. Okay, so
They gotta follow through and make sense of stuff.
we have to pay actors.
It's not a B movie.
We
anymore?
can't do this anymore. Shit. Okay.
Trying to get-
Is that Chris's blood?
So the only thing that the only positive out of this is that, surprisingly, that these are Netflix series, and they're series, and Netflix has been doing a decent job with video games lately. So that's a plus. So hopefully these do come out well.
I hope they're
And
good.
from what I've seen, at least Tekken it looks good.
Well, I mean, maybe I hope they fail because I'm sick and tired of Netflix. I'm sick and tired of Netflix raising my subscription price.
Holy shit!
Well, you got
tired of this.
You got
that
two
is the
takes.
most petty shit I've ever fucking heard you say.
You got two takes on it.
He's had it. Yo, he's had it. He said, "I hope they fail."
No, the price is not getting
motherfucker.
higher, man. The price is not getting higher.
They are getting higher,
We need
but
some
God,
bad content and some failure on
but
Netflix.
they're giving you fucking content.
There's
I'm
too
just
much.
kidding. I don't hope they fail.
Fucking guy.
shit.
I know people are working very hard on those
Wow.
series. I am just kidding.
Chuck said, I need some people to lose their job.
That shit is crazy, man.
Y'all charging me too much for this
That
shit.
came out of
No,
nowhere.
but for real, that subscription price needs to stop jumping up. All right?
It's always no, man.
Stop.
Listen, it's
Stop.
always gonna go up because they're buying more shit. And
It's bad.
whenever they're getting more series and shit, man, it's gonna go up. man.
nice
It's gonna go up.
pile of that hate right
Yo, I
there.
can't even front. No, Netflix has been releasing some quality stuff. So
Cup,
I
Cup.
can't-
I just finished Cuphead.
Oh, did you?
Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
watch Cuphead. Yeah.
What was that?
Cuphead was good. It's
It's silly.
It's silly.
it's like a silly Looney Tunes that you're watching with some dumb shit. It's funny. I watched like the first couple episodes. I'm like, all right, whatever. Then there was like one episode. I was just like,
What is going on?
I'm like, this is a stupid ass jokes.
But
I'm like,
it got
Jesus.
you to laugh though.
Yeah, if it gets me like, because before
Okay.
it's just like, it's funny, but I don't have the energy to laugh.
Right.
Then I was just
But
like,
they're super short episodes anyway.
and then I'm like, oh, that's funny. That's fucking hysterical.
So if it does some South Park
was
shit where
good.
you just laugh.
There's some funny stuff in there.
Okay.
It's got some charm.
So these shows have you guys excited? Is it worth paying that extra price for Netflix? Let us know in the comments below.
Word.
My favorite is still Castlevania, easily.
Castlevania's dope. Oh, overhyped.
Easily. Yo, you said Castlevania's overhyped? Yo.
That last season, it's a little
Yo,
overhyped.
that's the best season.
are
That
fucking
season was
Overhyped.
incredible.
What is that season? What?
Moving
All right.
on.
All right. Listen, we got another news topic here.
Yo, he was falling asleep during the shit, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's why I didn't like it.
Oh,
No, all right. All right.
Hey.
Intellivision. All right. Second news, y'all.
Who even are you right now?
I'm tongue twisted, apparently. Intellivision Amico unboxing video and new game content.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, Intellivision hit us with a new video.
I was gonna say, you said in television hit it.
That was it.
I thought you were gonna say something else. Follow it up.
Yes, with a new video.
I heard
That was a weird pause.
Yeah,
I was like,
Because I'm reading too. I'm reading also.
okay.
So, John Alvarado, he unboxed the Amico, and this is news to us because they're in television. It's in a silent mode right now, which I think was a good idea
Yes.
because with the internet being the way the internet is, they like to build up certain things a certain way, and with whatever information that they have, they like to
Hysteria.
construe it their own way and build a scenario, which can be false at times, and they will continue to build off of it. So the fact that they did go into quiet mode, I thought was a great idea
Very smart.
because only thing that can happen from them being, even regarding information like this unboxing, it's only going to lead to more and more people wanting it to fail. So there's no positive, except the people who don't know about it at all. But even then, like, if it's not ready to go, I would consider just wait out any and everything until you have this thing ready for everyone to purchase, and then move along with, hyping it up with commercials and everything like that. Then, but this came out of left field, and they released this unboxing video. So he goes about bringing out the box that no one has seen. And interesting enough, because we didn't know anything was going on with the system right now, they unbox it. Then, it's relatively not a retail version, but it's considered a retail version from what it looks like. And they said they're sending it off to a person. I wish that the news was different and that they were ready with some news to push this out to, at least the people who backed it first or whatever. But the information and to see it the way it is as a complete system, inbox, being opened, was nice because obviously we were going off nothing.
Right.
So, and we've seen it. So this is for other people saying, oh, it was fake. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's a scam.
It's
It
not
is.
real.
The thing I say about, listen, I know a lot of people have been wanting to hear what we had to say about the whole situation because, but all the negative news and all the hyperbole stuff, like we stayed out of it because
We're not drama. We
Where
don't
is it
do
going to
that.
go? Where is it going to go at that point? Like,
We don't do that stuff.
yeah. So for all the people who wanted to hear what we had to say, for people who think that this was a scam, I don't know any scam ever that made people lose all their money. So if you have no money in your bank and you scammed people, then you have scammed wrong.
Yeah.
It's a scam is to take money from people and
Right.
walk off with their money
And disappear into that.
Yes,
Right.
This is not that. I've never seen people work so hard at something
Right.
and come out with, at the moment where they're at, with that much amount of work, and just call it a scam.
Yeah,
Like, this is not.
I think it's now past the point of like, all right, the scam shit that's done. That,
Yeah.
Like enough's enough, and this is for like a lot of people who will just wait for videos on other channels to come out. That's where they get their information because a lot of people just pile on to whatever they hear, rather than actual people who have actually played it and actually what's going on. And
A lot of people read
Yeah.
a headline and say,
yeah,
that's the
They
truth.
jump on. Yeah, they jump onto it, and that happens with sports, politics, everything. People just they jump on things because that's what people do. That's very unfortunate, but we're fortunate because we actually got to play it. We actually know all about it. We actually got to talk to the CEO.
Yeah.
We actually we're pretty close with him. So it's like, like they always say, the best thing that they've done was to be quiet. Because the bad press was getting out of control. And for a system that's not even out, it's like unwarranted and dumb. It's just dumb.
Well, I told people
right.
before, like the accessibility of the people who created the system is what hindered and is a bad news. It was bad to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing that they did good also is like you're a backer, right? You pre-ordered.
I pre-ordered.
I pre-ordered also. I got an email. I don't know if you got one.
Well,
I got a personal email, right?
I don't
After
remember.
somebody in our Discord sent us, let us know, hey, there's an unboxing video from that, right? Like 10 minutes later, I look at my inbox and my email. I got an email from Intellivision with a link to that exact unboxing video. And I was like, oh, so this is a personal,
Yeah.
because I pre-ordered the freaking
Yeah.
system. I put the $100
I
to
did
the
get that.
pre-order.
I already saw the video though, so I didn't even click.
Well, I'm just saying, like I appreciated so that it's not just that they just put it up there. It's to say that they thought of the people that pre-ordered the system. It's
But
just-
we would like to see something. Yes.
yeah, and exactly, and that's like, okay, we're like, look at like Kickstarters and shit like that. Like, how many times will they keep you in the dark where you back them or whatever, and then you don't hear shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, how long did
And
it
then
take?
just wait 3 years and then
Right.
there it is.
Yeah.
Like that's how it goes.
And production, it takes time, especially through a pandemic. Remember the Sinden light gun? We pre-ordered
we
that
waited
shit.
bad long for that.
We fucking wait. It was like a year later we got the
thing-
shit,
yeah,
but it was
things-
like, come
yeah,
on, man, it
things-
takes time.
A new company, even though they're an old company, but a new
Right.
company, a new console, these things take time.
Yeah.
These things take time, and you got to go through a lot of bad moves because let's perfect example, Retrosoft Studios, right?
Yeah.
They're coming, like, you can ask Mike Herman, like, this is his, like, the first game they came out with, and you hit the release date, yeah, we're gonna do it this way.
It's
right?
hurdles.
And there's things that you kind of forget.
Right.
And he even said, I made some mistakes.
Or
but-
stuff that you didn't even know.
yeah, stuff you don't even know. You learn as you go sometimes because this is the first time. And that's with anything you do in life, period. So it's like even though Tommy's in the industry, Phil Adams has been in the industry, none of them, like, it's like this is all new territory and working together on something. So it's like the room for error is large. So mistakes will happen because they are human beings at the end of the day, even though, they are very successful in what they do. But, the fact that they said, we're going to be quiet, we're working on some stuff, and then they stayed silent. They released an unboxing video. Box looks clean, looks sexy. Systems in there. Everything looks nice and tight. And that's the only thing. Okay, so that
But
means...
it did show the actual system.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Yeah, the interface and all
It
that
went
stuff.
online.
I was impressed.
Which leads to me,
The
it's like,
UI.
a lot of people saying, oh, it's dead, it's this, and that. No, you have to be out first to be dead. Okay, like, when a system does not do well, then it dies and it goes away. You have to be alive first. so it's not even out,
It
what I'm
hasn't
saying?
been aborted.
It's funny.
Yeah, so it's like, it hasn't been aborted. Like, it's still planned. What were you saying?
No, they definitely have had their challenges within the last few months with the crowdfunding thing, and then Phil Adams, Tommy Tallarico stepping down as CEO and being replaced by Phil Adam. Is it Phil Adams or Phil Adam? Adam. Okay.
Yeah.
And then people have a lot to say about that. His connection to the Amico chameleon or whatever like that, and it's like, look, man. It's like, it's just, there's been a lot of noise, and it's just like, I just focus on the games. And it's like, one thing I liked about the unboxing is that it reassured me that they're still doing what they can to bring it out. It's like, look, we're doing a silent period. Here's what we're working on. We're working our asses off. I liked the fact you saw that pool game that they showed.
Yeah, Tommy demonstrated that to us when we were there.
And I was like, I wanted to try that out with the freaking touch screen and doing that thing with the stick and stuff. It's pretty crazy. Like Cornhole, I never was interested in as a game, but it was cool that they gave the
showed it.
demonstration.
They got the mechanics
They
and
showed
stuff.
off,
Yeah,
and it's like, because I know that had some issues with development a while ago, and it looked like it was tighter than with the other demonstration that they had. And there was some missteps, that this company has had, within the last few years. But they're doing, like they got investors acquired, they're talking, doing this silent period. That's good that they're being silent about it. And I like the fact that they came out with this video. And, you got people already saying things about the video and like, look, they're trying to push this out. And it's like, it's like whatever, if people have valid concerns about some elements of Amico and whatever when it's coming out, price, what's it going to be, there's valid concerns. But the scam thing is just like, come on.
That's reaching, man.
that's dumb.
That's reaching.
That's
That's
just
reaching.
dumb.
There's easier ways to scam people and take their money without saying that you're making a console.
And
of
also
it. And it's
look at all the if you look at all the unfortunate events that's happening right now, right?
Yeah.
With the Amico, and then you look at other companies, right? All right, I'm gonna go to Nintendo, right? You had the Wii U. That was a freaking massive failure for Nintendo.
yes.
When they were announcing that they were working on a new system, everybody and their mother were freaking bashing the company. They were like, "Oh, this is a."
But they were ready to kill Nintendo.
They were killing it, right?
Killing them.
Until it came out.
They said Nintendo should
Until
be
it
out
came
for
out.
Xbox.
But
Like, Mario should come out.
But
for
what does
Xbox.
that tell you? I'm glad you brought that up.
No,
What does that
so-
tell you? Real G's moving silence. So
Right.
when you're quiet and you let everybody else talk,
Right.
let them talk. Just come out when you're ready. And I think that's the mistake Intellivision made before. They were
Right.
too transparent and in your face.
Right.
So when something bad happened, I know exactly who to come after. But the thing is, when you're quiet, no one's responding. Like, imagine if I'm upset with you and I'm yelling at you, but you're sitting there like this. There's no feedback. I can't keep going because you're not replying.
Yep.
But
Tommy-
if you're replying to me,
Right.
I'm going to get even more mad. So if you're quiet, that's going to stop. And then when you're ready to reply, you make sure it's worth something. That's what they're doing.
I understand all the work that Tommy was putting in, and I appreciate it. But if Tommy was just a pitcher, like this, and everyone was just talking about him, and he was just a pitcher, it would have been a totally different
the
outlook.
thing is, Tommy's a passionate
No,
dude.
I know.
And when
But
the
if he
passion
had-
is too much,
if he just had like a press conference,
Yeah.
talking about what he
Like
wanted
a
to do
direct.
with it. Yeah,
Like a direct.
That's it.
I'm glad you said that it was and this I respect Tommy for being transparent.
Oh yeah.
it's
because
just in the
no
world.
other-
there's a thing-
It's
there's
just
a-
the world we live
because
in.
no other-
will not accept
because
that.
no other
That's the
CEO
fucked up thing. Yeah.
No one would have done it, but I think it would overall it was
But-
a mistake.
Yeah,
apparently.
No,
that
it
sucks.
definitely
Yeah.
was
Sucks.
because you have
Yeah.
to take there's a reason why Nintendo they don't even freaking release their specs on their freaking
No, no,
system,
no, no,
right?
no.
Doug Bowser's hiding
So-
in a bunker.
Yeah.
He doesn't even live in a house.
No, but
He's
they
in a
don't.
castle. Man.
They like as far as like other companies, like Nintendo's very secretive when they come out with shit. They're very secretive. They it's like shit.
They
Nobody
don't say
knows.
shit until it's
You
out
hear
in
all
the next month.
Yeah, exactly. You hear all these rumors that everybody just speculates because they have no fucking idea. Yeah,
this is the
you
thing.
got these so-called quote unquote insiders. You know.
Yeah.
That leak. Oh, this is a leak. But
They're always wrong.
Yeah, they're
Always wrong.
Nintendo leakers are always wrong.
But
Oh,
The thing is,
you just have to wait for the thing to come out, and it's like I can't judge. Just like you said with the in the last news with the Tekken movie, like I, with Uncharted or the Resident Evil.
yeah.
And not to cut you off, Six, I know
Yeah.
you're about to say something, but if you don't want to buy it, then why do you care? Why do you care about a system that might not come out so much? I've never seen so many people care for something to fail that might not come
And that's the
out.
thing.
Well, I got the
In
email.
my life,
I
it
was
is
hopeful.
insane.
no, and
But it's something that they're not even interested in buying, and they're like,
Yeah,
is it going to come out? Is it not?
Who
Is it-
cares? If you don't care.
I'm interested because I pre-ordered it and I got the email and then watching the unboxing.
We
reassures
care
me-
because we liked it. We enjoy it. We want to, because you know what? At the end of the day, it's about
reassures
video
me.
games, right?
Right.
We're talking about video games.
Right.
Yeah.
We enjoy playing video games together. So we're interested. But if you're not into that, then why are you following?
No, and it's the thing that's fascinating about the Amico is that you see Amico videos, they usually get a lot of views. Whether doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on, whether you want it to fail or you want it to succeed.
It always gets a lot.
And I think that that's good in a way because
I agree.
To quote Harish Marish, in the chat, he says, even if it makes it out, it's got no support. I don't know about no momentum, dude. Even if you're trashing the Amico, people want to see what that video is. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
It's just like
That's true.
Did people do that with ColecoVision Chameleon? Did people do that with name something else that that
Atari VCS came out. People were saying people made tons of videos. People saying it's never coming out.
I haven't heard a
this is
thing
never
since.
happening.
I haven't heard
But-
a thing since about that.
No, who the hell's talking about it?
But I didn't. Yeah,
Nobody's talking about it.
but
People
no
bought
one's-
it.
It didn't bring that kind of excitement that the Amico brings. You
well,
know,
it
it's
also
like
depends on if there's titles afterwards.
And you know what's
That-
crazy?
There's no talk if nothing happens.
You know
It's still
what's
being supported,
fascinating?
but still.
Fascinating to me is when that unboxing thing was revealed. There was so many channels live streaming
But they're waiting.
about it is insane.
Yeah,
So they're waiting for news.
And I'm like, this, to be honest, could be a good thing.
No.
It could be a good thing with that much attention. But Sticks, you were trying to say something for a minute. Go
Here's
ahead.
the thing. Here's the thing. Coming from us, we're not biased about the system. Listen, I have criticisms. I agree with some criticisms that people have made.
yeah.
And that's not wrong to question things that have been going on. It's not wrong to say, okay, there have been problems, and how a company deals with those problems after said problems, that matters.
Right.
And obviously, we wish things were smoother. It has not. It's been a rocky road. But to wish the hate on the company because of things that are happening. Listen, if you're impatient, everybody can be impatient. We've been waiting. Everyone has been waiting. So I don't get mad when someone says, oh, I've been waiting 2-3 years for this thing. It's not out yet. I want answers now, blah, blah, blah. All right, I understand you. Because if you want it, if you're passionate about wanting something and you keep hearing about it not coming out and there's, rumors that it might not come out, then yeah, your passion is showing. You do care.
Right.
Even if you say, I don't care about this thing, your passion is showing that you care about the game industry. So if you want to look at it that way, that's fine. But the fact that, the amount of channels that have been closed down because they focused on Amico and the hate that came to those channels, they had to change and rebrand. Like that stuff is
That's out of
that's
control.
uncalled
That's
for.
stupid.
We would
Uncalled
never.
for.
We come out. We've only covered positive stuff, really, mostly about the Amico. We touched on some negative stuff when
But
it
we
comes
had
out.
when
people
there's
on the show
delays.
who were friends, like they're friends, and they cared about the Amico,
Yeah.
and they were cool people.
Yeah.
To have them have so much
Absolutely.
hate brought on them to change their entire business structure that they care about and have fun doing.
That's wild.
That was unfortunate. Yeah, like seeing that, I was like, and then I.
There's a
to,
lot.
to any Amico channels, positive ones that talked about it. Fuck what these motherfucking haters say about you. There's nothing you and
It's your
leave some
channel.
comments when you see this video on the channel. Leave some hate comments. We ain't going nowhere, and you're not gonna stop us from changing our opinion on it. At the end of the day, we're talking about games. We love the experience that we have with this
Yeah,
console.
it's games.
And we want to see it come out. And I like the guys. I like Tommy Tallarico. I like Phil Adams. It's Phil Adam. I'm sorry. And John. John. I don't want to say his name wrong.
Alvarado.
Alvarado. It's like I think that was a great idea. for
Future
him to,
guest.
Yeah,
John
excellent. I
Alvarado.
wanna get him on it.
He's such a, not to cut you off, but he's such an articulate, positive dude.
Yeah.
Like, he sees all the hate and he's just like, yo, I believe in this shit, and this is what it does, and this is what we like. He just goes the course. He doesn't go to negativity. He doesn't buy into it. He just, this is what we're doing, and y'all just gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's how you got it. That's how you got to do it. You can't answer these haters. You can't.
But I think them not answering
when
is
it's
a great
ready,
thing right now.
Don't say a damn
It's
thing.
great for the company.
That's it.
But
I just want to hear. Listen, we all want to hear good news, though.
Yeah.
If it's bad news, they did what they did. They tried. If it's good news, we're waiting to hear something.
This is good news.
I wasn't
That's
done with my point.
I'm
though.
sorry, Joe. sorry.
Oh, that's right.
I
No,
cut you off.
You're
That's
right.
my
You're
bad.
right.
That's my bad.
Sorry, Jay. But no, just to get out to the YouTubers who came out with positive videos and who love the Amico and everything like that, who feel like they need to rebrand because of all the hate they get. Never feel ashamed for enjoying a game experience. Because at the end of the day, it's just about the games. I don't care about politics. I don't care about the smoke and the noise, the crowdfunding to get more money. That's all bullshit. At the end of the day, we just want a console to come out and to play the games, and that's what we want to make it. Don't feel ashamed of being hyped about the Amico because I want to play it. We want to play it. We're hyped about it. We want to play it. I'm a father. It is a great concept. I want an ecosystem, dude. You guys, I came back from vacation, right? When I was over in Congo, there were 2 nephews, ages 6 and 11, right? I let
perfect.
them play the Switch and stuff like that. I was trying to find something that they could play, and I have a lot of games. I threw Mario 3D World at them. They played it. They got to the end of the stage, but they were having trouble playing the game. It wasn't easy. No, I found the game. Know what they liked that was simple for them? Soccer for the NES.
And that game's too hard for me. What does that say about me?
They loved it. I haven't played Kung Fu Heroes. Couldn't gel with it. Streets Rage 4 couldn't click with it. They love Mario Kart and they love soccer.
There you go.
Accessibility, pick up and play. I was syncing the controllers, trying to get it to play sideways.
Nope, not gonna do it.
I was in Nintendo Switch Online trying to just go back out to pick another game, and I'm like, I gotta hold down ZR in this. I'm like, this is not kid friendly. It's not as accessible. I'm like, there is room in the market for an ecosystem. A console that's just aimed at parents like me who are busy, who want their kid to just pick up a game and start playing. And when they're done with that, they go to the next one. And it's just as easy to pick up and play as the last one it was.
Yeah. And you could play with your grandparents. You could play with your parents.
I don't understand why people have a fucking problem understanding that simple concept. Nimrods.
Well,
It's like
it's not for them. That's why.
if
man.
it's
That's
not
it.
for you, don't play. Don't pick it up. It's not for you.
Me and Sal were talking before we went on air, and we were talking about people.
That's a short.
There's people who complain, right?
Yeah.
And they just, you're feeling you're not in the moment or whatever, so you complain. But then there's people that complain because they love it. They love it.
No,
You
no,
can't-
I know.
right?
We were talking about that. Yeah, I
this
was
shit
like,
before.
no, and you find a solution, and then they sit there and go,
Yeah.
no, just let me complain. It's like, dude, that's what you want to do.
Yeah, they just
that's how
wanna
you're gonna
complain.
live your life is complain,
They just
dude.
The
wanna
thing is,
complain.
complainers think that they're right.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
But the
That's
thing is,
another problem.
a lot of these complainers are ass eaters and salad tossers. So a lot of them don't have their own opinion. If they don't have their own opinion, they go online and they find an opinion. So they're eating ass and they're like, shit, oh my God, you just proved me wrong. Shit, let me go back to the point that I just saw over here in this video. Like, they don't have a mind of their own. You need a mind of your own.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
And it's okay to
And
be like,
disclaimer.
yeah, we always have, we have our doubts about the Amico, and that's great.
Yeah.
But we played it. And we want it to come out because it's a positive thing and it's going to be great. Like, playing with your daughter and stuff like that. It's a positive thing. For you to hate on that and not even have kids and all that stuff, and you don't even intend on buying it, dude, you got to get outside the house. You got to stop going online and checking videos. Just, live life.
And not everybody, look, there are valid criticisms. Not everyone who doesn't want the Amico or has a criticism about the Amico is a hater. That's not true. Like, look,
That's true.
I
Yeah,
hope
they're
it
not, they're
doesn't go
not.
higher than 250. I think 250 is as high as it can go. I think it would fly off the shelves at 200, but 250, I don't think it go higher. Everyone's like, why don't you just buy a Switch? I was like, it's not. It's
You
too
just
many
you
buttons.
just explained it. You
Not
just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
accessible. I'm not gonna go into it.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
it's like-
yeah,
You could already have one.
Yeah, yeah.
Why would I buy two?
And do you see the grime in the eShop? There is nothing but grime
I was gonna bring
in
that
that
up.
fucking eShop.
Yeah,
After
I mean,
our
I-
last fucking indie eShop recap,
The last
there was
game.
ass in our face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you can't have your fucking kids looking through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in case y'all missed it, like we were literally
Yeah.
playing a trailer for a game, and animated butt cheeks were on the screen. Like, bro, come on,
yeah.
That's not for the
Nah,
kids.
man.
though. Not for the kids.
definitely not for the kids.
Yo,
But,
But they got the internet. They've seen worse.
Yeah, no,
Listen, man.
No, it sucks. I
It's
feel,
it's one of those things where it's like you listen, we have our doubts. Everybody has their doubts, but we've played the system, and it's like I just want it to come out. And this,
And we hope it does.
This unboxing video was a sign to say that, and it was also like a message to say, hey, listen, we didn't forget about you. We know you pre-ordered your shit. That's why we emailed you.
And I hope we get some good news.
And-
That
is
video
there's-
told me it's coming out.
Yeah.
That's what it
Hopefully.
told me.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
That told me it's coming out.
The when is the
I don't know
only
when,
issue. Yeah, the
but
when is the
I
issue.
have faith.
I don't know
have
what
faith
they're
in-
doing. I just want them to get backing
Yeah.
and get it out.
Let's
Yeah.
It ain't over until the fat lady sings.
That's why we haven't reported
Until
on
we
it.
see Lizzo put on an Amico
No,
shirt.
stop it.
You know?
Oh man.
No, I'm not fat shaming. She's not afraid of she's not ashamed of being big.
What the hell are you?
All right, so now y'all
All
getting
right.
all sensitive. I'm not fat shaming. She's
Everybody
not
out
ashamed
there,
of being big. So
let
come
us
on.
know. Let us know what you guys think. All right. You already heard what we had to say. But let us know what you think in the comments. All right.
Yo, my man is wild.
We're moving on.
Turbo should have said, "Coming in hot, coming in hot today,
We
y'all."
had to end the segment somehow.
we had to end it somewhere.
Yo,
Okay.
Turbo went in today, man.
I hope we gave y'all what y'all wanted out there. All right, moving on to the news. Of course, Bizarre, we love it.
He knows what's up. He knows what's up,
Emerald,
bro.
Emerald be bringing that.
Yo,
too.
Emerald be loving that.
They
Yo.
be loving Lizzo. But okay.
Pretty chick.
Kung Fury video game adaptation pays tribute to Streets of Rage, and it's coming to Switch.
Yes. Yes. This is awesome news.
Oh man! So if you ever want a Knight Rider game, here's your chance.
Knight Rider game? No, man.
They have Michael Knight, man. No, but they have David.
No,
David has the offensive character in
It's,
there.
it's all like 80s, like
I saw the
shit,
trailer. I
man.
said,
Oh,
"Yo, dude, what is happening?"
That shit is
Like,
great.
Yo, it's
Yo,
wild.
Yo,
if you've never seen Kung Fury, check it out. It's
it's a 30-minute.
it's funny as hell.
Oh, dude.
But it's like what was it? It was crowdfunded, right?
It was
To begin with?
it was a crowdfunded movie. It was a 30-minute crowdfunded movie that
It's
started off
damn
as
sure 80s parody.
but it started off as a short, like a
oh,
short.
it was a YouTube.
Yeah, it was like a
regular
YouTube,
YouTube thing.
joke or parody or whatever, like an 80s parody
It was a
of like
dream.
action movie parody. And they got a crowdfunded to make an actual, not a full
Off the
length,
wall freaking.
but it was crazy.
action.
Yo, Triceracop?
Triceratops
That motherfucker.
is a dinosaur cop.
That's a dinosaur Triceratops cop.
And David Hasselhoff as a lifeguard. Why is he always the lifeguard?
He's saving
That's
lives.
the role, man.
He's
But-
saving lives.
That was his
If you
favorite role.
watch,
His
if you
favorite
watch
role.
the movie, the joke, like the comedy is just it's a throwback to the 80s like action movies and kung fu movies and stuff.
Is this gonna be on Fighter Fridays?
But the action,
Oh gosh.
but the action in the movie,
Yeah.
well,
No,
freaking well done, man. It was like
special effects are crazy.
special effects
In a
for-
cheesy way, but
in
it's
a-
amazing.
Yes, but it was
It's entertaining as hell.
hell yeah, man.
But the game itself came out to not such, it didn't do well. That crazy. It was pretty average. But then they came out with the extra things and all the DLCs to it, and that's what's coming to the Switch, and that's gotten a lot better. Plus, it's more of a joke now than anything.
yeah,
So
perfect.
it looks like something you might find on our channel at some
yeah.
point.
I want to play that. I saw that
I
shit. I was like,
mean,
ooh. But definitely watch the movie first, though. Watch that. shit.
Triceratops.
That's
You
just
gotta watch it, 'cause
That
it's
reminds
so
me of some
stupid.
hunt. That's some hunt down shit right there. That
you
is
gotta-
some hunt down.
You have to
Triceratops.
smoke and watch that shit. That's-
Oh,
that's
I
it.
probably will.
That reminds me of what's
It's freaking
the
hilarious.
dinosaur like? It was a '80s cartoon that had dinosaurs in it, but it was like
Flintstones.
Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
That was a cartoon.
was that a
Yeah.
cartoon?
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Thought it was just a arcade.
Well, I was
It
thinking
was
more
a-
like
it was a
biker mice
cartoon.
from Mars type thing, but it's something like that
oh,
that had
wait,
dinosaurs.
wait,
Not
wait.
Denver, the last dinosaur.
Nah, not Denver. That had a dope song though.
That theme song, I-
It was one of the best. It was one of the best.
I remember that
theme
shit.
songs.
man.
A whole lot more.
Yo, we old as hell.
I remember that shit.
Dude, look it up on YouTube. That's the best theme song.
Yo, that theme song. It got me hype, man.
Besides Inspector Gadget. But yeah.
Oh shit, that
We can do a whole podcast about that. But listen, you need to go check this out. Like I said, hopefully the game is fun because from what I saw, like, listen, it's like it's a homage to Streets of Rage,
yeah.
and now they like know it,
Yeah.
which is cool.
It's like it's almost like if Deadpool, like it's like the fourth wall breaking type
Oh, it's
shit,
funny
like
too,
the
yeah.
comedy.
if I recall,
I
I,
like
don't
stuff.
remember.
Oh, dude, you remember this scene? The chick is like caressing the dude. He's like, "Yeah, that's my bicep." Remember that? Remember that shit? Remember that scene?
cheesy
No,
stuff.
that shit was. That shit
Yeah,
was.
that's my bicep.
But that's 80s for you.
Yo, that shit was.
80s, hey, yo,
she's-
80s is
The chick is
ill.
feeling him. She's like, ah. He's like, yeah, that's my bicep.
Dude, that would be a normal. That would be a regular 80s movie. Like
when I saw that
Police
shit, I was-
Academy and stuff. Like, they
I
would have
was-
stuff like that in there. Man.
That scene had me dying laughing, man. That was fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna watch this.
You have to watch
as soon
it,
as
man.
possible. Maybe tonight.
Recommend guys watch that, man.
Extreme Dinosaurs, was that the show? Maybe. Bizarre, that might have been it. But
How bizarre?
CG
How bizarre?
CGV was like, yeah, Biker Mice from Mars is that's a good old days.
Biker Mice from Mars?
Yo,
I
I
watched
like
that.
Piker
People like
I
that
watched
show.
that shit, man.
People like that
Wait,
show.
I think I watched.
It was
Ninja
at a
Turtles.
time-
It was like
It was at a time when I was pretty much done with that type
Was
of stuff.
that around SWAT Cats? Because I love SWAT,
SWAT
Cats.
Cats.
SWAT Cats
too.
was around.
I love SWAT Cats.
That was around that, yeah.
I was
Well,
obsessed
no,
with
actually,
SWAT
when
Cats.
the hell did Pizza Cats happen? Samurai Pizza Cats.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
When did
Yo, he
that
just
happen?
dropped that at the same time. He dropped that at the same time you said that. Samurai Pizza Cats.
And just to backtrack a little bit, Harris did say that the short film was groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking.
Yo, why
No
did you?
sarcasm. I can't.
Sticks, why did you pass that to
It's
him,
contagious, man.
Yeah,
Sickness.
come
It's
on.
It's
contagious.
It's a sickness. But yeah, man. No, there's a lot of shows that got influenced by the Turtles.
Yeah.
And they were blatant at it too.
Yeah, they
No
didn't care.
fucks given.
They didn't care.
What are the California Frogs?
Battletoads.
Those shit's fucking terrible.
What?
Remember with the
Oh,
California
yes,
Frogs?
The
yes,
frogs?
California
That was in
Frogs.
Turtles though.
No, they were in
Yeah.
Turtles.
That was
But then they
Turtles.
have their own fucking show.
No.
No, they had their own toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had their own
They were
toys.
fucking awful. They
I had
sucked.
them, and then I stopped buying the
I
turtles.
fucking hated them. They were awful.
That's when they fell off.
Yeah. No, I had 4 frogs. I was like, nah, this is done.
There was 4 of them,
that
motherfuckers.
was
Yeah,
4
there was 4.
with Hawaiian.
Yeah, there was a
shirts.
parody.
Yeah, fucking horrible ass costumes.
There were the parody of.
And I think they only came out with 2 at first, and the other 2 came later. I don't think
Yeah.
they came out with all of them at the same time.
No.
I had a duck. Who was the duck? He was like a Launchpad McQuack, but he wasn't.
Ace something.
Yeah.
Pad McQuack. Or
Yeah,
some shit like that.
it was
Launchpad McQuack. No, Disney.
No, the duck's name was Ace. I had
Ace?
it. I had
His
I had
name
that
was
figure.
Ace.
And I've never seen him in the cartoon. I've never seen him
He
in
was,
the
never,
cartoon.
he was probably in the comics, but I never seen. I've never
Dude,
seen
he
him
came
in the
with fake
cartoon.
ass wings that didn't go on his back.
Sure did.
They just fell off.
did.
They just fell off.
I had that figure. So that figure is still.
was
sitting in my
supposed to,
parents'
like-
Talking
the,
about falling off.
yes, seriously.
You know it had to happen.
Shit fell off.
You know it had to happen.
This whole news segment fell off.
Wait, what we talking about?
Actually, all right. So less of a derail, but still
Yeah.
a derail.
No, yeah.
There was that. What was the movie
man,
that was like Kung Fury, but it was like a joke kung fu movie? It was like soccer, Shaolin soccer, right?
Shaolin Soccer.
Oh,
yes.
God.
That was amazing.
Yes.
But I figured like that was the type of movie that this was.
That director is awesome.
amazing.
He's an awesome
That was an
director.
amazing movie.
He does a freaking awesome job, man.
Then they came out with the other one in America. It was not
Hold
as good,
on.
but it was still fun.
I think
Wow,
Kid
it was
Amazing
funny.
got it right. Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Yes.
Oh shit! Yes,
Yes.
that is dope ass song
I
too.
forgot about that, man.
It's in my head right now.
Dinosaurs. I don't remember the theme
They
song.
used to go so hard with their rock though. I hear
forgot
it.
I forgot about it, man.
Dinosaurs. Like they used to go so hard
It's
on
like
their
the
song.
Muppet Babies.
Babies,
That's a Reggie song, right?
radical Reggie.
Oh,
Same
shit. You got it from Muppet Babies.
It's
Yeah,
and
it's the same
and
thing.
Elect
And
Man
Elect
from,
Man.
from,
Oh, that's
yeah,
crazy.
from Mega Man.
Yo, don't forget that
Brilliant.
Silverhawks.
Silverhawks?
Silverhawks was the shit, dude.
That was fire. And
I
Jason
need
Wheeled
to-
Warriors. That theme song was stupid.
Nobody even remembers
Stupid
it, but it was good.
Oh shit, you beat me to it. I was gonna wait till the next news segment. Yeah.
Well, we can still continue to talk about cartoons since we're in Kung Fury mode.
Muppet babies. No, come on, man.
But yeah, I had a whole tape back in the day of top video, top
Dude, you said
cartoons.
tape.
Yeah,
Top
it was a tape. Top 50 songs from freaking
Now you
cartoons.
can just look that up on YouTube. Which is
Oh, no,
crazy.
Isn't that? Yeah, that's
They'll
nuts.
show it, yeah. And if I would have put up that video, I'd have 83 million views.
Yo,
I
his
about
voice
behind
changed. You sound like Adam Sessler right there.
I wonder if they made money off that shit though. Because imagine, holy, yeah, dude, that's a lot of views.
Hell yeah.
For top cartoon songs. I have them. They still don't have my top on there. I know it better than them.
Gummy Bears.
Gummy Bears is amazing. Gummy Bears is amazing. It's amazing. That's one of the top, if not the top one.
that
Gummy
shit
Bears
was
was a dope ass
I
song.
was watching
DuckTales, dope ass song.
Yo, DuckTales is fire.
I remember when they changed it from Fox to whatever channel was it? Channel 11, 9, whatever.
something like that.
But they changed the lyrics.
But like the kids say, that DuckTales song is a bop.
It is a bop.
It's fire.
DuckTales
Taxi?
awesome. Love DuckTales.
Yeah, I'm back.
I was mad when they started doing songs with no words in it though. Even though X-Men had a dope ass theme, There was no words though.
this day.
It is a good
I
thing.
watched
I
watched
can't
the
say it's the
entire
best theme though because
series.
there's no words,
I
but
watched the entire series
it's a
on
dope
Disney
theme.
Plus.
It builds up dope.
I never skipped that intro.
Yeah,
Never.
No, they did have the best guitarist.
Not
though.
one episode.
Yeah. You
I-
can't,
yeah.
can't put always skip intro on
Yeah.
Netflix on that one.
No.
Nope.
Let
They
it
just
play.
added
Let it
that.
play.
They just added that. I was like, you don't want to always skip the intro,
Hell no.
dude.
Oh, and why can't I remember the name? That series, the one that took Eric so long to watch, Arcane.
Arcane.
That
I don't want to
thing
skip that
was
intro.
fire.
I didn't watch it.
It got me hyped.
I still haven't watched it yet.
Oh yeah, my enemies.
I'm behind.
Yeah,
that's a
that
great
song got me charged.
Great.
I didn't really like it much until it was the theme.
That actual soundtrack is pretty fire.
I heard
Yeah?
the song before I watched Arcane. So when I watched Arcane, I was like, "Oh, they took this song. That's awesome." I was like, "That's great." It was
Yeah.
a great series. Great series.
Spider-Man
X-Men
was a
Evolution.
banger.
Spider-Man had a song.
Because they not the animated series on Fox that was done by Aerosmith. That intro was
Really?
done by Aerosmith.
By
yeah.
Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't even see that by that time.
I thought he was talking about Spider-Man. Dude,
No,
whatever.
no.
Spider-Man.
Yo,
No.
that was fire too.
That was mad catchy.
Fire? You don't call that
song was
fire.
fire.
That was
X-Men
catchy.
Evolution.
That was catchy.
Here comes the Spider-Man.
That ain't no fire though.
That theme was dope. That didn't have lyrics either, but it was pretty dope. But
Yeah.
it doesn't hold a candle to the original X-Men animated series.
And they'll probably bring it back. Remember they're doing it again.
Yeah.
They're doing a 90s show
yeah,
basically.
I know.
And you know they got to do that song over. Or just bring the same song out. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
The
Dude,
best.
you know what Spider-Man I liked? The
Dude.
MTV one. A lot of people forgot about that one.
yeah,
it was
'cause-
CG, but it was a dope ass
That
show.
was good.
I feel
That
like
was
it
good.
I
That was
feel like
good.
it was good, but I felt like it wasn't on for very long.
It
It
wasn't.
wasn't. It was like
I had the
five
series. I
episodes.
think it was like 10 episodes.
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
It was,
Maybe
The
less.
90s Spider-Man Fox series. I remember.
I heard it was good too.
in
Very good.
when I used to go
But Disney fucked that up.
on Sunday church, right? I befriended this kid in church. He's a priest now, and his favorite thing, like all he talked about was Spider-Man. That was his favorite.
Was that what did
He's
it?
still yeah, right.
That was
imagine
Spider-Man.
imagine that shit. He's
Turned his life around.
turned his life.
Was that Spider-Man and the
And-
Amazing Friends? No.
You know what's crazy?
Yo,
is
man, you talking about some 70s shit.
Oh, I'm going
no,
back.
dude,
Going
90s,
back.
the 90s Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Amazing
90s.
Friends.
Oh, and the Batman Beyond theme was fire.
I don't remember it. I don't
And
remember
Batman
the
Beyond
song.
Return of the Joker.
Bro.
Just saying, that's one of the best animated Batman movies ever.
I'm still
Wait,
waiting for a
second.
movie.
Red Hood though.
Wait, didn't X-Men, the
That was
90s
great.
X-Men theme song, didn't it sound like one of Whitney Houston's songs?
Oh, yeah, it was faster though.
That's what he was. I'm
They
your
sped it up.
baby. Yes, it's the same It's the same shit. Nobody knew that. It's different timing.
I'm your baby
I'm your baby tonight.
I'm your baby. Yo, come on, man.
That's hilarious.
Y'all didn't know that.
All
Y'all
right.
didn't know that. Next news, y'all. Moving along. That's how we're closing that one out.
No, you have to get rid. Yeah. That's just hit the button.
That was like really. Just hit the
man.
button. It was way too long.
Yo, man.
All right.
Nostalgia fucking fest right there,
Completely.
man.
That was the topic for the fucking podcast.
That's why people come to the podcast.
Wow,
man.
man.
All right. Nintendo Switch update finally allows users to create folders of games called groups.
Oh, yes! I didn't even check this shit out yet.
Yeah, I didn't even. This is
Same-
news
I
to
didn't
me.
even- yeah. Same here, but
It's
I'm
news to you. News to me. I didn't even know that shit. That's
What?
crazy. I did
So-
not even
Oh, you
know
didn't
that.
see the. Oh, okay.
So they're up to 14.0. And this is something that people have been asking for 5 years since they turned on the system. They want a way to organize the games that they have in the system.
Sticks
This
up.
is not quite it.
Sorry to cut you off, Turbo. Can you grab me a wine stuff finder?
This is not quite it because it's still called
close
groups.
enough.
It's close. It's close. But
It's close
Nintendo,
enough.
it's like Apple. They never give you what you want.
100%. Yeah.
They
yeah.
do what they want to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
No matter
yeah.
what people are asking.
They do it their own way.
As much as I hate it, I do respect it. but I hate it. I hate it. Though.
No, I hate it.
I
too.
fucking hate it.
But I'm happy they did something.
They did something.
Yeah.
And this is like, okay, the second they announced this, they said, where's my themes? So I was like, people shut up. Please.
Where's my
You give them one,
The
they're gonna
second-
ask for something
the
else. You
second-
give them
the
that, they're
second
gonna
you
ask
get-
for something else.
Bluetooth audio.
I was
Well, they
just
did it. They
about-
improved that. No, they did improve that too. The
Yeah.
volume
Yes.
on it. They
Yes.
improved that. But yeah, I was like, all right, people, enough is enough. But the fact, like, listen, you can't just make a folder, turn on your system, and have it pop up your folder with everything organized. You do have to go to a separate screen
Yeah, yeah.
and then go to the thing called groups, and then it shows you what it is. And I'm like, at least it's good if you have 100 games on there and you want to be able to
which I
situate
have.
it a little bit.
Which I have.
Yeah, so you can make an indies folder
Yes.
and you can make a Nintendo folder.
Like I did with
Or
my
Mario
PlayStation.
folder.
I did
That's
that with my
That's-
PlayStation.
To be
I put-
honest, that's perfect for people like me.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah, man.
whatever, man.
Let me
It's
just
just
quickly
easier.
ask, because you brought up a good point, Jay. So hold on. So you could put more than one game in more than one group. Like the same game in more than one group.
I believe you can group them in whichever way. I haven't done it myself, but I believe you can group them.
That's hilarious.
whichever
No
you
one's
want.
even touched it yet.
Nope.
I haven't even seen what it looks like.
That's how new
my
it is.
Switch doesn't go online to download
Oh, that's
anything.
right. Yeah.
I don't download anything.
Now I was gonna say that's how new it is, man.
It's so new that we didn't even try it.
No,
We didn't even do this.
I saw the title, but it's so close to April Fool's. I was like, this is.
Yeah, true.
I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it.
True,
I was
true.
just like, bullshit.
That's true.
True that. True
And
that.
yes, CGB, you can use Bluetooth on the Switch, Bluetooth
Yes.
audio, but it does cut off other things like Bluetooth controllers and stuff like that. So it is a little iffy if you're using it. But you can do it now.
You could use it with a Bluetooth controller. You just
it
can't
has.
use.
It doesn't work 100% with everything.
Nintendo's like,
That's
use
why they
more
didn't
than
want
two
to put it
controllers.
on. Yeah, they didn't want to put it on there because of the problems it might cause.
They're like,
that's Nintendo for everything.
I mean, you bought it already.
yeah,
so-
yeah. So,
We know what you want, but we're doing stuff.
yeah.
That's it. That should be their slogan.
The
We know
slogan
what
is
you want, but we're doing things.
We're
And-
making the games you
Yeah.
love.
we know what you want.
We know what you want, but we're doing stuff.
Oh, you're mad? Here goes a Zelda 5.
yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
We know what you want, but we have your money. Wait, what?
You know what's funny? I think we should do a podcast. And like I always come up with a podcast idea during the podcast,
That's perfect.
but we should do something about like what's the longest running franchises in gaming history that continue to come out that people care about.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Already did that?
and
No.
Got it? You got it? Okay, good.
So-
we could probably do that next week because
hey,
we don't have
you
any-
might
we
see
don't
that
have
coming up
anything.
soon. But yeah, there are certain things that have outlasted the test of time and have evolved and stuff. We'll go over those in another podcast. But Nintendo is prime example of a company that'll hold on to something that they had on their releases
For dear life.
when they first came out.
For dear life.
Second release, because their first release is like pinball and baseball and whatever. Those games don't count. I'm talking about their big franchises. I'm talking about, but they don't care. They don't care about what people want. That's what Nintendo has said to us constantly, because since the Wii, since Nintendo 64. To be honest, we've been asking for things that Nintendo is like, no. You want more than 2 games right now? No. You want for launch titles? You want more than 2 titles? No.
You better play that one.
You better be happy with
I hope
Mario.
you're happy with that shit.
Because that's all we need. Apparently,
That's
they
all
said it
you
there.
need, and that's all we need.
They said it right there.
You got your money.
That's it. But yeah, we got your money.
We got your money,
That's
son.
their slogan. We got your money.
We got your money. What do you want? What's that? What was that? I can't hear you. Speak up. What? We got
This
your
should
money.
be like, yo, we know y'all want Mario. We know y'all want Zelda. After that, we don't care.
The Nintendo Switch 2. We got your money.
Nintendo be like, bitch says what?
WGM. We got money. It's your money.
we got your money.
We got all your money.
But yeah, so listen, they finally gave us something. It's not folders. It's not right when you turn the game on. Like I would like it. I know they want it to be one click start your game. I understand. They could have a side list of your favorites that you can just click right away. It's a touch screen. You touch the screen, pick your game. But on the side, they have your folders where it's all organized and everything. That would be nice. But I guess they don't have an Android phone. And they're like, who has folders? Put
PlayStation.
everything on the screen like Apple. That's it. You go through. You know how long it takes me to get a title that's not in the top 10 on my list? I got to go all the way on this other thing and then click and they're like, you want it to be fast. Where is my game that I'm trying to play? You want me to buy stuff, yet you don't want me to find stuff. You go
want
into
me
the
to buy
store-
stuff
Because if
want
you
me to
can't find what you want to play, you're gonna buy
Buy
something else.
buy it again. They want you to buy it again. If I can't find my Mario game,
rather you
they
buy
want
it
you
again.
to buy the game again.
Oh, this
rather
idiot
do
doesn't
that.
know he already bought it. Get the
Exactly.
standard. Get the ultimate edition. He has no idea. It's the same fucking game.
Exactly.
It
If
sucks.
only I could find it in the store,
I've
is a whole nother problem.
Yeah, I've been caught with that shit though.
which is a whole nother problem.
I've been caught with that several times.
What's funny is though, on the 3DS and the Wii U, they had a really good store with good organization.
They did.
And
They
people
did.
don't understand that they could just look at that because they made it and just do it again. What is the problem?
That's too
They're
much
like-
work. Too much
they're
work,
like,
too
nah,
much work.
man.
No.
What
Nah,
work?
son.
I guess it is.
Not too much work.
You know what's
We had a
great?
programmer for that one.
You know what the greatest thing about that store was? Both for the 3DS and the Wii U was that it highlighted indie titles. Like they had a section
Section for it.
just for indies, and every week they would fucking.
They don't got a booty
highlight-
section now.
They got a perv section.
They don't got no perv section.
They got a perv section.
No, it's just random. You
It's
don't know
almost,
what you're getting.
It's almost like they fired like the department that did
They
that,
don't-
and
they don't
were
You
Yeah,
got,
they were
you
like,
got strategy RPGs, you got action adventure, and then you got sexless. And then you go to sexless section, you get all the games for people who ain't fucking, and it's all there. Go get these games.
quarantine.
Quarantine sexless section. A big folder for that.
Those are
They got like 5,000 titles. Why is it 5,000 titles?
those are
called
the
quarantine.
Those are the kid games.
Yo. Yeah.
Those are the elementary school, high school kid games.
man.
They will buy those. They will buy those.
Dude, man.
I hope kids aren't buying sexless games.
Sexless games.
It's the section, man. That's the folder. It's the sexless.
it's fucking
Listen, those are their best customers. Listen,
those are the best customers.
those are their best customers. They sell more of those than any title.
He
in the
makes
store.
a good point. He makes a very good point. They will always be buying them shits. Does it have a sequel?
Yeah.
Does it have a fucking sequel?
I'd like to see the sales charts on those.
Oh my god,
This
I don't want to. I don't want.
What's the top one?
Oh my god.
What is the top one?
Dude,
But-
they're secretive, man.
They never- you never hear them in the
They would
top
never leak some shit like that.
Bro.
I would love to. You know what? I should apply to Nintendo and just work for a week.
Check it out.
Just
Check
forget
it
it.
out.
Be like,
Just get the sales charts on them. That's all I want to know.
sell it
But
to you guys.
that's just Nintendo not giving you what you want. But listen, they finally did something. People are chomping at the bit for it, and they're happy about it. But then the second they see it, they want something else, which is the internet for you. So that's probably why Nintendo's like, we don't care about the internet. Because we don't even have it online.
Yeah.
They would
Because we
prefer-
don't know it. We don't know what the internet is.
Nintendo would prefer there not to be an online community.
I bet
They
you.
would. They don't
I
want
bet
it.
you.
They don't want it. So they said we will sell our games because they're not buying it for the online play unless it's like freaking Mario Kart,
Smash.
and Splash.
Splash Fighters. Splash Fighters.
No, Splatoon. You said Smash Brothers. I said Smash. I was
I,
trying to
dude,
say
I don't know what the
Splatoon.
hell.
I fucked up your whole shit. That was
Yo.
awesome.
Splash Fighters.
Splatoon, Smash Brothers, and Mario Kart are their only titles.
Splash Brothers.
Smash.
Splash.
I said Smash Brothers.
No,
That's in the bad section.
no,
That's in
yeah,
the
yeah.
bad
You're
section,
talking about the
son.
#1 selling game on Nintendo.
Stallion is quarantined right now.
Somebody's on too many drinks.
He owns that game, son.
This motherfucker's
That's a
on some
basketball game as far as I'm concerned. That's where
He
that's
didn't mention it in the games that we played.
shit. Yeah.
that's the
hilarious.
Golden State. That's
He
the
won't
Golden
talk about
State.
Splash Brothers.
That's the Golden State
Splash
Warriors
Brothers.
Special Edition NBA 2K22.
That's some new shit right there.
That's where that is. I don't know where your mind is.
Nah, he got Splash Brothers Stallion Edition.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
Watch them.
So-
Watch them come out with that shit. Splash Brothers. Like, wait, what?
Trademark, man. It's trademark. It's Steph Curry. man.
Can't wait to try these folders though. Absolutely.
No, just
I'm
say, man.
looking
Yeah,
for
let
it.
us know on an update. Let us know how these folders work out for you because
Way
listen,
to bring it back.
yeah. So if you're happy that you finally got something semi close to what you wanted in these groups,
Yeah.
let us know in the comments if it's something that Nintendo will improve upon, or are you happy with it, or do you want themes now?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let us know, y'all. All right, we're going to the intermission right now.
I think we did an intermission during the news.
Well, no, I gotta go again. Damn, I gotta go again. Dude,
Well,
I
y'all
broke the
drinking
seal,
all the beer, man.
I broke the seal, bro.
I'm drinking all the beer.
I
Broke the seal. Jeez.
That's
Well,
what
we got a new intermission. Y'all see the picture?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I set this up
Yeah.
for this purpose.
So we can still highlight your chats. So if you want to talk, feel free. The
By
free
all
conversation
means,
about
guys.
whatever y'all want. That's that we care to talk about. We can still highlight what y'all put up.
Dude, my head hurts.
Yo, Bizarre's been playing Kingdom Hearts, man. Anyone here play Kingdom Hearts?
I like
No.
killing Sora.
I'm not interested in the cloud versions. I'm not going to do it on the
But are you
Switch
interested
cloud.
in the series at all? Did you even think about
Not
playing
really.
Kingdom Hearts?
You
It
know,
wasn't like
it's-
something that I picked up on. As
You know,
I hear it's good.
I
hear
think
it's
the
good
number one
series,
thing
though.
it's like that. It's just the main character. He's a bitch.
He's fighting
I
with a
just
key.
don't like the
key
way he
sword
looks.
never
Wow.
appeared. This,
I just don't like the way he
Wow.
looks. Just like a bitchy ass character.
Mad rude.
Well, by the time I felt that I was at least a little bit interested in it when it started looking good, I heard that the story was very convoluted, and I was like, I don't want to jump into this because the story is all over the place.
What was it in remember what did they say with Final Fantasy, was it 9? The one that you never played, I think, that they said was very good. It went back like to the old school.
yeah, had all my
But
stuff.
like the character looked
character
like a
was
bitch.
not the best.
He
He had
looked
like
like a
little cufflinks
He looked like a bitch.
and a
Yeah,
tail.
I wasn't a fan of that one.
Yeah.
I do want to still play it. I do want to play it, but I wish that he looked cooler. I wish you could change. what he
Yeah, the
looked
main
like.
character is very important.
I'll
man.
tell you one thing about Sora though. It's like with a lot of new characters that were introduced to Smash Brothers, sometimes it made me interested in the series. Like it was like that with Shulk. When Shulk came out, I played Xenoblade Chronicles and I beat it. And now I'm interested in the series. You know, same thing with Ness, with Earthbound and stuff like that. I'm playing Earthbound again, and you know, I like the series. But Sora doesn't inspire me to play Kingdom Hearts. You know, I like killing him.
There's another character also. Not just Sora, there's another main character. But like I said, I couldn't tell you who he is.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, it's like I'm sure. It's just you know, Disney and the mix with SquareSoft. It's cool. It's a cool idea.
Sora's my top 5 in my top 5 to kill.
I like the kill.
He's in my top 5. He's
Top 5.
You know?
top 5.
I can understand
People
the
were
people's.
so-
I can understand why they like it.
Steve's number 1 for
I get
me.
it. I can understand why people like Kingdom Hearts. As far as growing up with it,
Yeah.
if I grew up with that, dude, that would probably be my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it wasn't when I was little, and it wasn't because you know how people watch Disney and they're like, "Yo, Disney is magic," because you know you grew up with Disney and you know those stories. You know Aladdin, you know all this stuff. Unless you grew up before that, Beauty and the Beast and Pinocchio and all that. But it stands like those are fantastic stories as a kid to learn to know. And if you understand, even if you don't understand Kingdom Hearts, there's feelings I know that are involved with that series. So I'm not even like, oh yeah, these guys forget Kingdom Hearts. That's not a series.
Hold
that
on a sec.
deserves to
Six,
exist.
for some reason, I heard like maybe 2 or 3 times like the mics went in and out. Is your leg hitting something or no?
No.
Oh, okay. Because yeah,
Probably your headphones.
It's probably the
Oh, my stupid ass.
Yeah, probably
I mean, it's fine now.
No, probably stuff in your wire.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So it's probably just me. No one else heard it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just making sure.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right,
All
we're
right,
ready
we
for
gotta
the
go back.
main topic, yo.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
All right, so we are back with the main discussion: best launch titles. So we're going to discuss what we think are the best launch titles, or the best launch period of time for a particular system, which is something I'll talk about. But you guys are going to go and talk about whatever launch titles you got to talk about.
All right, so in that case, are we going like one?
In order.
No, obviously we're going in order. But
I'm
saying,
going to drop 2.
That's what I was.
I'm going to
asking.
start off with 2.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
I'll do 2.
I'll start off the ones that actually hit me pretty hard when they came out. Obviously, this one doesn't hold up as much as it did when it came out, but the excitement of having Altered Beast for the Sega Genesis
Yep.
was
Oh, that wasn't on it.
that was one of my favorite release titles because it's co-op first of all. And
That was a big co-op.
And me and Turbo remember playing that in the arcade. So when that came to the Genesis, which I think it was better on the Genesis, to be honest, it was. And Genesis did that a lot with their titles, like Gangground. Gangground was better on the Genesis,
Yes.
regardless,
Yeah.
even though it was 3 players in the arcade. But
The
it
game
was
was
better.
better.
It's a
The
better
game was
game.
better on the Genesis. But
You got to say the sound.
what
The sound.
Why for don't they?
Hell, man.
There you go. There you go.
How do y'all do?
That was it.
no, I loved Alter Beast.
Just to hit you with a little quick tip on like the Genesis or Mega Drive. The first, you know, the Japanese launch titles. You
Oh,
know what
they were. I was looking at a list. A lot of them were different. Golden Axe. Golden Axe.
No. I'll tell you the launch titles of the original of the
Ooh.
Mega Drive
Really?
was Space Harrier 2
Ooh,
and Super Thunderblade.
just 2.
That was it.
That was it.
That was
Whoa!
on October 29th, 1988.
And the European one was it's the
European's
one
different, yeah.
That had Golden Axe.
Yes.
Oh, that's wild.
But Japanese had
they had nothing.
Space Harrier 2 and Super Thunderblade.
2 games?
Well, Space Harrier
That's
2
a
was
bad
good, but
They're good.
that's a bad launch. So that's
That's
not,
it.
That's
Super-
not,
But that's 2
Super
games at
Thunderblade.
launch.
Super Thunderblade was good, but it's a bad launch.
yeah, it's a bad
terrible.
launch.
That's a horrible launch.
I mean, it got run at the time.
Yeah.
We played it.
We
That-
played it.
yeah,
It was hard.
but that
I
was a
never
very
beat that. I
difficult
don't think I
game.
beat that shit.
me.
Insanely difficult game. But no, Alter Beast was definitely has a place in my heart for one of my favorite release titles. Second one I think might be on other people's list, which was probably one of the best ones of all time, is Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo.
I have that on my list. Yeah.
That's one of the all-time.
That
greats.
is one of the all-time.
Yes.
as
Yes.
a release title.
Yeah.
That is
As
that
a
might be
launch,
one of the
yeah.
most insane
Yes.
release titles ever.
They couldn't even top it.
I
They never had a Super Mario. Well, they had Super Mario World 2, but it was Yoshi.
because
Yeah.
everyone raves about Part 3, right? Everyone raves about Super Mario 3 being the best,
And it's a toss-up.
it really. I honestly,
It's a toss-up.
I usually slightly tilt towards World.
You
but
should
that,
say
but then,
World, yes.
Yeah, but then I'm like,
But 3 is
But
there.
3 is the topic is launch titles.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
we're talking about launch titles,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah, Super-
that's on my list.
But
too.
like when I remember I played that. I think it was in maybe was it Roosevelt Field Mall when they had the TV set up for
Where they had
like
the Play 10. The Play
Yeah,
of Choice 10.
And I saw the cape
I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yep.
I was like, yo, you
caves,
could,
the dive bomb.
You die. I was like, this is insane. And then when you
Well,
play
he was
it
actually
flying,
Super.
yeah,
He was a
he was
Super
actually
Mario.
Super Mario.
Not Raccoon Mario.
And then you like
Yoshi.
You're throwing Yoshi into the mix.
Yoshi
The
was
sound effects, the music.
You know they
the-
wanted Yoshi in from the beginning.
What's that?
They wanted Yoshi in from the
Yes.
beginning.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I watched that documentary
Yeah.
too, man.
But
That's
they
awesome.
never could do it on 8-bit.
Like, to be honest, that could be the best release title of all time.
It's
Like-
highly
like-
regarded as one of them.
Like, I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a bunch of other ones on here, but like in terms of like
A launch.
my
title,
mind was blown when I seen that game. Like that shit was fucking crazy. The only thing they didn't have was co-op.
Yeah.
That is it. But yeah, that one, those two I want to start with. Definitely have to start with. But
Okay.
go ahead.
My list is actually in order of like the year it came out, so I'm going with the most recent, and then I'm gonna move backwards. To the number one.
Why?
I'm gonna say two also. Which one of them was also on my list, which is Super Mario World.
Yeah,
Hands down, awesome game.
easily.
Uncharted, Golden Abyss
For the Vita?
For the Vita.
Oh, look at you dropping!
Yeah.
You're dropping some. Hot
Yeah,
ones
you know what's fucked up is that people, like a lot of people don't, because it didn't sell that well. The system didn't sell that well, so
Well, it was badly marketed, yeah.
it's horribly marketed. But as far as like an Uncharted game, like that was the only Uncharted game that used like all of the features of because it's obviously it's in house, so it used all of the features of the Vita, like the touchscreen, the back touchscreen, the freaking the speakers, the motion control, like everything, like from the handheld, and it was an experience, man. It's the most unique Uncharted game in the entire series.
Really?
There's only 2 games on the Vita that I can say that, and yeah, it's available on the regular PlayStation, but the
gravity?
Vita version is so unique that like the only way that you would know is if you play the Vita version.
So you
And that's
cheated.
you said you're cheating with handhelds, bro.
You said you cheat.
No, man, for real though. No, the 2 games was that, and it's not a launch title, but the other game is Little Big Planet for the Vita.
Doesn't count.
Whatever
Wait,
another
it's
game
not a launch title.
where you can use your finger.
No,
on the back of it.
I'm saying there's
You're talking
only
about unique features.
I'm saying that as
Yeah.
far as
Oh, the features. Okay.
there was only 2
I thought
games.
you said my second game's.
No. That's not
Change
my
the
second-
rules.
No, that wasn't my second game. I'm just saying there was only 2 games that were released on other. What other game?
There was the one where I forget what you were, but you can hold the camera up and you could be in the background. You can use the back of the system to put your finger through it and use and make
Actually, it was better on the PS4 when they re-released it.
better. I don't know about
Yeah.
better, but it had more
I thought it was
functionality
better.
on the Vita. I'm saying it had more stuff you could do on the Vita. But that was another title that just used it. But yeah,
Man,
don't remember the name of it. You guys know. All right, what you
I
got?
have it. Anyway, but yeah. So that and for the Wii Sports, man.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
It's a
Wii Sports was
classic.
Are you talking about the only game they came out for the Wii? For a lot of people, that is it.
no.
Wii bowling was the shit.
Nah,
That
Jay
was magic.
cheated. Jay cheated.
It was a magical game.
No, that was a packing game.
I like the arrow shit. The arrow shit I got really good at.
It-
really
That wasn't
cool.
in there.
That was resort.
No, that was the resorts. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Really?
was the same
Fuck.
game.
All right.
Yeah,
Don't listen to me then.
No, Wii bowling.
That tennis there bowling.
Is that the one with the Zelda and the
Wii
Metroid
boxing.
and all that?
That's the one you're talking
Nintendo
about.
Okay.
Land.
Yeah, yeah.
Nintendo Land.
Oh, that's Nintendo.
It was
What's,
Yeah,
wait,
it was
wait, what's
Wii-
the difference?
Wii U. The naming.
No, that is
Isn't
Wii
that
U.
the same system?
That
The
came
naming
out. That was
conventions.
came out for Wii U though. As a
The naming
First time.
convention. That's the difference.
yeah,
That's it.
it's an add-on. It's an add-on.
Yeah. Wii Sports.
It counts. It counts.
Which 1-2 Switch should have been a fucking add-on. But anyway, Wii Sports,
dude.
Wii Sports is the classic. That's the pack-in game that everybody who wasn't a casual gamer got the system, and it came with the system, and it was just like my parents, my dad, my mom, like they played this shit, and I'm like, wow, like they don't play video games at all. They
It wasn't
hated
even
that
considered
shit.
a video game. It's
It
considered like pool, like
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
those types of things, like darts.
Yeah. And they did a freaking awesome job, man. It did it.
Wii Sports. That
You know?
was a really good one.
I want to say it's the greatest game of all time, but
Nah,
As far as getting people to play,
Nah,
as far as
that's
panels
Shining
that-
Force 3. That's Shining Force 3.
As far as a launch title,
grandparents playing
Wow,
it.
slow down.
it's like a launch titles like that's
The launch title's up there. Yeah.
that's up. It's up there. It's
Slow your
good.
roll, homie.
It's good.
All right.
That's it.
All right. I'm going to start with one of the systems that I think had the greatest launch titles available overall. I mean, listen, it could be a lot of systems since, depending on what system that you grew up with, it can change. But I'd have to say, looking at the whole list, obviously the last systems that came out, like this generation's, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, those had the best as far as the amount and difference of titles that came out. They are the best as far as launch titles, if you go down the list. But I'm not going to start with those. I'm going to start with Dreamcast because
Yep.
as far as top-notch titles to pick through, when you first got the system,
There was a lot.
there was a lot
There
of
was a lot of them. I
depending
saw
on
that
what
list.
you like to
Yeah,
play, there
was
was
a lot.
something for everybody, and that was the first time
I saw a list.
that was available
Probably
for
had the
everybody.
best.
Sports, fighting, action,
Something for
puzzle,
everybody. Yeah.
racing, everything was there.
Yeah, they had a good variety.
And they had top-tier titles in that list. I'm going to pick one.
I have
from
two
there.
here.
I have a couple.
I
have
have
one.
Where is it on here? It is actually, wow, that was a release title. Okay. Soul Calibur is the one I
I
picked.
saw that.
That's mine. That's
I knew you guys were gonna pick it. I didn't play it,
So
but
6 is gonna fuck my whole list.
yeah,
up.
but he about to
no,
pick
chime
it
in.
apart.
You can chime in.
No, chime in. Chime in.
chime in.
That's
gonna
it.
chime
I have
in.
it on my list too.
As far as release titles, that was one of the most polished release
60
titles
frames,
available.
man.
The fact
60
frames.
frames.
that's a release title is ridiculous.
60
I couldn't
frames.
even
and an
imagine.
exclusive.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That game was fire.
And it looks
60
better.
frames.
All right.
Sorry.
And it looked better.
Bing bong.
And it looked better than the arcade and had an arcade mode in there, like a story mode that did not have. And it
Oh,
was
I
just so
forgot.
much.
Yes, they
It
added
was
that.
just so much in there.
Yeah.
And that was a release title.
That was the that was
game
the
was
first
great.
time. That was the first time, like you said, like it was the first time in gaming history where the console succeeded the arcade.
I mean, there was a few, but as a
No,
release
that,
title,
no, for release title. No,
As
that
a
was
release
the first.
title? No.
That was the first time.
And as far as, like I said, for everybody, they had some crappy games in there for other people who wanted to play like Blue Stinger and stuff. But that was just because they wanted every genre in there.
Yo,
they weren't all
Blue,
bangers.
Blue Stinger
They weren't all
lured in
bangers.
everyone. They lured it.
You got that?
It almost got me. Almost.
You got it?
No, hell no. I didn't get
Oh
that
shit, I got that. No,
that
I
shit was
returned it 2 days later.
I never bought it. was
I
like,
bought it. I remember pre-ordering.
I was close.
I got it, and I remember coming home and I'm like, all right, I played Sonic Adventure. I played fucking.
Not all of them are great.
And then that one, and I'm like,
But
I tried
yeah.
to like it, but I'm like,
they had, for sports people, they had NFL 2K as a release title.
Big
That's
fucking
great.
deal.
And that's a big deal as far
Big
as beating
fucking
Madden. That was up there.
That's big
It
deal.
was the quality was similar.
yeah. NFL Blitz also.
They had Blitz for the arcade sports
Yeah.
fans. That's release title.
Yeah.
And for shooter. Listen, I don't want to name everything on their list, but
Right.
Yeah, you
House of the
killed my
Dead
list
2?
right now.
Yeah, that was a launch title.
House of the Dead 2 was a launch title.
That's right. That was.
And that's straight up arcade experience.
And it looked better than the arcade.
They probably had the best rollout.
Yeah.
Their rollout was crazy. And actually, I don't want to.
Now we don't go into anything else.
I don't
No,
wanna say
yeah,
mine.
yeah.
Like I said, I'm not going to
Yeah,
mention
yeah.
everything. There's
Yeah,
other titles
right,
on there that
right,
somebody might have on there,
Yeah.
but that was
Yeah, please
it's
don't.
quite a list.
They had
It's quite a
like,
list.
was it like 17 or like it was a bunch?
It was a lot.
Like I
it
said,
was
the
up there,
only
yeah.
the only thing that it doesn't beat is current leases, current
PS2.
systems. Current systems I can't touch. Like if you go through what they have out when it first came out, you can't touch.
PS2.
You can't touch.
Did PS2? Well, not
No
quality.
No, I don't think PS2 had a lot.
No.
no, not in release.
I saw. I'm not talking about quality.
Resistance.
I'm talking about
Resistance.
amount of games.
They
I think,
can't touch anything of the new system. New system
PS3,
is
I
the-
think, had a bunch.
I think
Resistance.
No.
I think it was 3.
I'm not talking about quality. Of
No, the
games.
amount. At the
I'm
time,
talking
they
about
had a lot.
I'm talking about the amount of games.
At
I
the
think-
time.
I think PS2 at the time had more.
At the time, but they got beaten by the new stuff. No one's touching them. Plus, they have the downloadable. Like you can't touch those. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, if you can
Well,
download,
the
then that's
story,
a whole
yeah.
nother ball
That
game.
changes
It's
everything.
a different
yeah.
ball game.
That's true.
But yeah, I can go on. But
Okay, let me see. Well, he says Soul Calibur. That's on my list. I could take that off right there.
Sorry.
Let's see. All right, we're gonna go with. I'm gonna start off the gate. Breath of the Wild. Is possibly the best launch title in the history of gaming. So not a lot needs to be said.
It's
The
the
game.
launch title's crazy. Though.
that is a pretty. You're gonna have your hands full with that.
Never played it.
It's like 200. I got over 300 hours in that game. Over 300 hours.
I don't know how.
and that's only if like. As far as launches go, you playing Elden Ring.
I can't wait for you to play that.
That's the godchild of Breath of the Wild. It's the godchild. Now, the way you were talking about them dragons earlier, that's how I felt while I killed Lionel. I was like,
Man, what? The
Lionel Richie.
The Lionel?
Lionel Richie.
It killed Lionel. It's like,
He's still alive, y'all. He's still alive.
Is it me you're looking for?
Because I'm dead. Oh, man.
No,
Good thing he's alive.
well,
Good
he's
thing
alive, he's alive, he's
That'd be so
that's
tasty.
gonna
Just
make
saying,
that's gonna make a funny gif. If someone like puts Lionel Richie's face on a Lionel.
No one
that's
ever
gonna
did
be-
that
no one-
before?
I never.
That had
I'm
to
pretty
have
sure you
been
could download that.
Oh,
Just Google that.
If no one's done it, we have to do it tomorrow.
With the statue of Lionel
Oh.
Richie, his face on hello.
It's Lionel.
Nah, but Breath of the Wild is just like a game. Have a game that deep, come straight out with the system. It's just insane.
You think they have a Lionel Richie?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yo,
DLC.
I think so.
DLC.
A Lionel, hello.
it has to say hello.
And he kills you. In one hit.
The funny thing is, I remember everyone was worried that wasn't going to be a launch title.
Yep.
And
That's
then they put up the date for it, and they're like, "Oh yes, it's coming out." With fucking, I think it was March or whatever.
Yeah, it blew people's minds. I give him that. I
the
give him that.
best launch title in the history of gaming.
It's up
Breath
there.
of the Wild.
I would say it's up there.
Yeah, it's up there.
Number one.
I don't know about all that.
Whoa.
It was
What about your second title?
Second title.
Kev's like, I only got 2 on my list.
no, I got like 12.
Damn, 12.
Let's go with this one. Well, this is a double one. So I'm gonna make them Castlevania 4 and Castlevania Circle of the Moon. Those were both launch titles.
Castlevania 4 wasn't a launch title.
I
It
don't.
wasn't a launch title.
Nope.
I don't-
It didn't come out. Oh,
No.
it's first,
I checked the list. I
It
checked
wasn't
the
on
list.
there.
I
It was
would have
probably
picked
in
it.
the first 3 months.
I would have picked it if
Yeah.
it was on. the
Oh,
list.
you know what it was? I got the SNES for Christmas, and yeah,
It was a launch title for you.
It was a launch title for me. Yeah. All right. Let's just go with Castlevania.
Christmas launch title.
Sorry. Castlevania Circle of the Moon. You know
What up, Kid Amazing?
the
Yo.
Game Boy Advance wasn't. It was very dark at the time, but it was a great game.
That was a dark ass game.
It was a great
It
game.
was good though.
No, it was a quality Castlevania. It's not canon, unfortunately.
First game I had for it.
What first? It was
Advance,
yeah,
yeah.
it was the first game I had for it too, and I was just like, yo, it got. I'm like, if games are this good, I didn't know. if
And it
was
got
gonna be-
better. They got better.
They did.
It's crazy.
No, the Castlevanias got better. Yeah, as they came out, it's Area of Sorrow. You know, but that was a good one to introduce. You know,
I thought Castlevania 4 was a launch title. Like I thought
I
a lot
thought it
of
was
titles.
too.
I thought Actraiser was a launch
as soon as
title.
you
I
said
thought
that-
Final Fantasy 2 was, but it's not.
They're
And
not.
I was just
As
like,
soon as you said
they're
Castlevania
not.
4, I said, "How the fuck did I miss this?" I looked at it.
Exactly.
I was like, "There's no way I missed that."
They would have the all-time greatest if all those titles were in there. in their
Castlevania
list.
4.
I think it was
would
supposed to be
top.
though. It was supposed to be a launch title. Got delayed Christmas. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
That is one of the
Super Nintendo would have had the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
list.
with
if it had all.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, man. You know, and I'll just throw out before I'll just throw out Mario 64 because
They just took everyone's.
I'm sorry,
You
World
knew
of
that
Bizarre.
was
That
how you
wasn't
gotta
on
throw
mine.
out.
That
How you gotta
wasn't-
throw out Mario 64
that wasn't
like
on
that's
mine.
nothing.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna throw out no Mario 64. That's an awesome launch title. It's because it's such a great launch title.
Some people would consider that one of the greatest launch titles of all time.
Yeah.
never would.
And
I
Kel's
would.
like, yeah, I'll just throw that out there.
No, I thought that no because it was this thing about Mario 64. Mario 64 was so good. 3D Mario had a hard time after that. Sunshine was not as good as Mario 64.
hell no.
And it was the only title on the. There's Pilot Wings also, but still. Pilot Wings 64 and Mario 64. Those are the only 2 games that came out on the Ultra.
For a while,
on
right?
the Ultra 64 tail.
Yo, he said Ultra. He
On
busted out the
Nintendo.
Ultra.
64.
On Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64, we just owned basically wrestling games and Smash Brothers.
That was it.
basically
Yeah,
N64. Yeah, that was
we didn't have a
our
lot of games.
Yeah,
Zelda and Zelda Ocarina of Time.
wrestling games were flawless.
Majora's Mask.
I never owned an N64, so that's why.
Not
that's
missing
why
too
I
much, to be honest. Well, I know a lot of people are gonna hate on that comment,
Well,
but it's just the way it is.
There
I just
wasn't-
bought one.
You ain't gonna play it anyway.
I'm not.
You're
yeah,
right.
it's-
I have-
I'm-
Go for it, Chuck.
I tried it out. I was like,
Y'all already know what I'm gonna say.
I know what you're gonna
I
say.
know what you're gonna say.
Gears.
Halo.
Yep.
For the original Xbox.
That can
Shocker.
be up there. That's up there in the top 3.
shocker.
Top 3
Dog,
easy.
it's fire.
It's a great launch title.
As a launch title, that's top 3 easy.
Yeah, yeah. That game sold systems. It sold.
I forgot that it was a launch title.
It sold me
Yeah.
on the Xbox.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
That's the
yeah.
game
I didn't
that
get that.
started
I
it
didn't
I'm
all.
get
saying
it.
that you
Yeah.
forgot it was a launch title.
Yeah,
man.
because I
At
wasn't
that
on.
point-
I didn't know about Halo when it first came out.
At that point, I wasn't even into first-person shooters, and I played Halo, and I
Oh,
had
that
so
was
much-
the game that got
that
you
was,
into
that
it.
was the
Wow.
game. That was the game.
I thought
That's
Like,
the most
like-
important game in
like,
your
I had-
entire life.
I had played GoldenEye before.
I was gonna
but,
say
like,
GoldenEye, man.
I
That
played
didn't make you
but
like
I
it,
wasn't fiending for first-person shooters until I started playing Halo.
Them dudes had like fucking coat hanger shoulders and shit. Fucking Halo rounded that shit out, you know.
Hell yeah.
And then playing through the campaign was dope.
I liked Halo, and I don't like first person shooters.
Same here. I like Halo, but I don't really like first
And
person.
then the versus mode. The versus mode was stupid fun.
I ain't played none of that.
8 on 8.
I was lonely.
Wow.
We didn't set up no systems at people's houses.
Way to expose yourself.
My man said I
It's a joke.
Motherfucker
It's a
said I was
joke.
lonely.
It's a joke.
8 on 8 LAN parties, capture the flag games lasting like 3 hours.
Partially
The
true.
game was so. What did you just say?
Partially true. Wow, dude. The roasting.
Sticks is killing himself.
The roasting.
Fucking amazing.
The roasting is crazy.
Wow. Okay. So yeah,
But
I
LAN
had,
parties, yeah.
yeah, I had a lot of fun playing Halo, the original, and yeah, I've been loving that series ever since.
Well, you could agree to that comment. Halo was a whole movement.
Oh,
pretty
absolutely.
much. Yeah, that's.
I've never seen anything like it, to be honest. I've never seen a title come out after, like, the Nintendo titles that made a wave like Halo. Ever.
Nope.
Ever.
Yeah.
Considering, like, that's the face of the system?
Yeah,
Never.
yeah. Halo.
You don't see Cameo doing that?
Nah.
Oh, not that guy. Damn.
Word up.
You don't see Perfect Dark doing that?
Nah. Nah. Halo's moving systems out here, man. And my second game.
You see that cat with the vacuum? I don't remember his name. Blinks? You didn't see him do that.
The
Wow.
cat with the vacuum.
That was the main character. They wanted that to be the main freaking mascot for
Cat
Xbox.
with a vacuum.
For Xbox, he was a time sweeper, man.
Halo's
Okay.
moving systems.
So yeah, Halo, great launch title. We're gonna go with Power Stone for Dreamcast.
I was gonna say I knew you wanted to, so I let it go.
Yeah, no,
I know, yeah. Everything- yeah,
basically
the whole
cut my
library.
list in half. Well, you cut my list down to nothing.
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna say. I didn't see it on there. I was like, oh wow, that was
Power Stone was fun.
that
I
was
like
a
Power
release
Stone.
title.
Yeah,
Release
that was a
title.
They
release
dropped.
title.
Yeah, Dreamcast dropped.
That was like
far
the
as-
first party game.
That's a
Quality,
joke.
they dropped
Quality.
gems,
It's not even here goes a bunch of games that are.
No,
they're
no.
all like good fucking games.
and that was like Capcom's answer to Smash. Somewhat.
And that's what hurts even more, the fact that it only lasted like 2.5 years.
It needed a Dreamcast too.
No, Capcom
crazy.
can revive that series anytime they want to.
Well, they won't do it again. They'll just bring it out again.
Yeah,
That's all. Just make it online. I don't know why they didn't do it online.
Put Power Stone 1 on the Switch.
Two.
yeah.
See how it is.
Two.
Okay,
This is what the
Then
collection.
we'll do-
They're gonna do the collection.
And make Power
Online.
Stone 3.
Put your freaking
Online.
space freaking gladiator, whatever that game is. Put all your freaking your 3D fighting games in one collection and put Power Stone in it.
And charge $60.
And charge 60, whatever, 40.
They redo
man.
Smash
Put
Brothers.
some respect on Blinks the Cat.
What if they redid Smash and did it like that, like a Power Stone? Smash Brothers style. That'd be weird,
I
man.
would be upset.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Nah.
It'd be
Can't
make
weird,
that
man.
2D.
I'd be
Can't make it
very
2D.
upset
I
about
wouldn't
that.
like that.
Nah, you gotta
weird.
get some epic battles. That was the first thing to have a giant boss. Well, 4 people can fight it.
Yeah.
I think a Smash Arena spinoff might not be bad.
Nah, they don't need to do that.
It's not. It's like
I don't think it would be bad.
instead of a Smash.
I think they should make it
Nah,
tighter,
but-
like your lock on or whatever you
Power
want to have.
Stone
It.
be its
Yeah.
own thing, and they should bring it. They should
Nah, Power Stone is dead.
remaster
Man.
it.
Yo,
What if they made it more like Splatoon though, where it was a battle
Nah.
while stuff was happening around you, as a remake, as something new on it.
That
Nah.
kind of does happen though, like because there's environmental traps all over the place.
But they elaborated and made like the whole world, like environment,
like
come after
Splatoon?
like the whole time. Well, I'm saying like
Third
battle
person?
arena, like a battle arena. Like I know that was like one of the first ones, but they can do it again.
Yeah,
I don't
I mean
know.
anything. Yo,
They're not
I
throwing
want,
paint.
I want that. I want that game back. I want that game should be like
That and Twisted Metal. I don't know why they haven't done arenas again
Yeah.
with the fact that the arenas are big.
or
now.
rival schools. Like, come on, son.
Put
Anyway,
rival schools in your 3D
Shit.
fighting collection. I'm telling you, all
If
that.
they did a rival school,
Capcom's
like
doing
that,
the other
Power
one.
Stone with Power Stone, you could add other characters from other franchises and throw them in that environment. It'd be pretty.
Throw
cool.
Cannon
Yep.
Spike in there just for the hell of it.
Why not?
Just
Well,
in the
that-
collection.
why not? Well,
It's a
that's
what I
bonus.
was.
as a
Yeah.
bonus.
That's
But-
what I meant though.
But
It's
back
like-
on track, like that Fire launch title.
That nobody knew
Fire.
about. It was
Yeah.
brand new.
Yeah,
Brand new.
I don't know what prompted me to buy it actually.
Art,
Capcom.
Capcom
Yeah,
and
yeah,
art,
it said Capcom. It said
and art.
it
Yeah,
said
Capcom and art. That's
I was
it.
like, oh, this game is fun.
That's how they always get people's attention. Dope art and Capcom, and you're like, all right, what is it about? Oh, this looks cool.
Plus, you
Okay.
probably saw in a magazine Giant Bosses. How you not gonna buy that?
Yeah.
I remember.
And there was a character that looked like Goku once he powers up. With
Ah,
the,
there you go.
power
There you
stone.
go.
That probably did it. That probably did it.
Yo, I was-
Probably why I didn't play it for a long time.
I was so scared of getting robbed when I got the Dreamcast, man, at launch. I went to Hempstead by myself.
Nah, that's a bad
Oh
spot.
hell no!
I went by myself, by the way.
That's a bad
Right
spot.
after
You made it though.
I
You
took
you
the
still
bus.
here?
I went to the terminal. I was like, there's like crackheads on the fucking corner. I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
no, you
Let me
can't.
get that drink.
yo. And
Better put that in a book bag.
I asked my mom to see if she can drive me. She's like, I can't drive. You have to go to work and whatever.
She's like, I ain't going there.
She's like, take the bus. I'm like, all right. I took the bus. Yo, I was scared.
All
as
you
shit.
said,
Yo,
all you said was
dude,
bus.
I said, yo, I have like $600 worth of shit.
Were you strapped?
Nah,
You better have your,
nah.
your
They would
weapon
have
on
taken. They would have taken all my. shit,
You
man.
strap young blood.
They
Better
would've
have your
taken-
weapon on
They
you.
would have took all my shit, man.
Got switchblade.
So you got switchblade, fam.
I was terrified, man. Terrified. I had the GameStop fucking bag.
All right, next.
Go,
Let's
go,
go next. Let's go with that.
I'm going to pick 2 again. Let's get these. Actually, no. Let's not go
3.
2. Let's 3. Should I, I'll do 3 then.
Yeah,
All right, let's do.
yeah, yeah.
I'm going with Panzer Dragoon for the Saturn.
Ooh, that was on mine.
That was one.
Holy fucking shit!
That was definitely one.
When I played that fucking demo, oh my god,
that, yeah. Oh
that
my-
demo changed a lot, man.
Yep.
I was like, I don't know what the story is. I don't care what the story is. This plays crazy. I don't know who this dude is at the end of the damn demo. Who you have to go. Like, I don't know what it is, but
The music.
the music,
was-
the water, the sound effects. Saturn gave me the feeling of the Genesis, and that's why I was like, that's why I still love the Saturn to this day. I was like, oh my god, they have those new Magic titles. But yeah, definitely Panzer Dragoon gave me that dope feeling, and the other one is Virtual Fighter for the Saturn.
Really?
Yep, absolutely.
Really? The original?
Yep, the original.
Not
Yep.
the remix. That wasn't a.
No, 2 wasn't a release, but 2 was the shit.
Wait. In America was the release. Remix.
Oh, Virtual Fire 2, right? That was the launch title?
No,
No,
one.
no, Virtual
One,
Fighter.
one,
One
was
was
released.
One
Yeah,
was a launch title
released.
for the.
Was Virtual
One.
Fighter Remix a release title in America? Because we rented the old nasty one. That was glitchy as hell.
I remember.
Was the
one.
remix the first title for it here? I think it might have been.
I
Correct me
remember.
if I'm wrong.
I remember seeing it in KB Toys. Me and my mom went to KB Toys. I remember going through the freaking aisle, and this is before I had PlayStation. This is before anything, right? And I remember seeing the Saturn set up, and I was like, "Mom, that's what I want for Christmas. That's what I want for my birthday.
$400.
This is what I want. This is what I want."
Expensive.
And I remember playing.
Expensive.
I remember playing the fucking Virtual Fighter
With
and I
that
was like-
Genesis controller.
and I was, dude, I was blown away. I was like,
Something, yeah. The Saturn had the same magic that the Genesis had for me. And
never had it.
Yeah.
Though. Never got. I got a PlayStation.
But I always saw
expensive
I
as
always
hell.
saw Virtual
never
Fighter
got
in the arcade, and then
Yeah.
when they said that was coming out for a Saturn, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's fucking cool. And I'm not a fighter. I'm
But
not.
if you're
I
going
don't
from
like fighters
Genesis,
like this.
though,
Yeah.
yeah.
unless you had a 32X.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a.
But there was something about Virtual Fighter. I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then two obviously blew everything out the water. But third title. Oh, I got one that's gonna make you be like, what? But I'm not gonna say that one yet. The other one obviously is Super Mario Brothers for the NES.
Yep, got that one
Okay.
too.
Super Mario Bros. For the NES.
Respect.
Yeah, that's a not the
Was
best
it?
one, but it's a classic for me. It's
No,
definitely-
that's a classic.
As far as difficulty for games,
launch time.
that was a big deal.
That was a second launch. Did they relaunched Nintendo?
You're getting technical now, man.
No, because the real release of Nintendo, they didn't have Mario Brothers yet.
No.
They had
But I think
Mario.
they
I think they
re-released-
had, I
It
think
still
they had
counts,
Mario
though.
Brothers, but they had Super Mario Brothers too.
It still
They had
counts.
some ugly
Not two.
Atari looking games.
Not two.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
they had
I was
pinball.
like,
They had pinball. They had ugly old
Gyromite,
nasty
Gyromite.
games and Gyromite.
It's
Those
still,
are the original releases.
It still counts because in North America, New York was one of the launch areas.
They
where
re-released it after it failed. I think.
but that was a test market. No, because in Japan it was released a year earlier. But in America, North America,
America,
where we are,
America.
in New York was one of the test cities where they first
I know
released
that.
it.
No, but that
So it does count. No,
That
it does
that
count.
game was some very. That's like when I first was like when I saw Zelda 1 and all like around that time when I wasn't really, I was very young while playing games. What was it? 8-1 when you have to jump on that little small little.
That little
Yeah.
blip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
part,
like
yeah.
that was like the game that introduced me to like difficult platforming. That was just like because at first you're like, oh, you step on, first stage you step on a Goomba's head, you get a Firefly, shoot everybody. But it's like as the game progressed, it got so difficult. The Hammer Brothers, all that shit, everything got really fucking difficult. And being that young and playing through some shit like that, it's
It
like
was part of it. It was part of it.
yeah. And it introduces you to like, oh, this is how games are gonna be. Like this is just difficult shit all around. But yeah, I always have a place. It's not one of my favorite games of all time at all.
No.
But it has a place in my heart with how it kind of conditioned me to play games nowadays.
It's a good launch style. It's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To add to
Super Mario
that,
Bros.
I was gonna say to add to that, I remember the biggest memory that I have with that was my older sister. Fucking, she got past that part before me.
Oh, the 8-1. The 8-1. The
She got
last
past
shit.
A1, and I remember being so pissed because she did it before me, and then she was like gloating, like, "Oh look, I
You just
got
had to make
past
that
it."
jump, man.
Yo,
And
that
I'll-
jump is and still to this day, that's a tough fucking.
You know
jump,
what's
dude.
fucked up is that
To this day,
she got in my head because she got in my head to the like I was so mad that I was just like, fuck that, I could do that, and I couldn't do it, man. I
she
tried.
put the anger in your head, and then you couldn't even do it no
She just-
more.
like
That's
she
it.
put me in a trance. Like
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah.
nah, you're not doing that. And I'm like,
If you skip the first 2 blasts, go straight to that one. Boom.
Yo,
got
there you
it.
go. There you go. There you go.
no, but that's a good one, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man.
What, 3, 2?
I'm gonna do 3
Okay.
because that's 6 left, so I'm gonna do 3. For the PS3,
You going PS3?
a lot of people forgot about this game. This franchise has been forgotten completely, but Resistance: Fall of Man.
Okay.
That shit, like, all right.
First person, right?
I like, yeah.
That was
but
first person Contra.
it's a first person game, but the thing is, the thing about it is like I don't like just any first person. I'm more of like a narrative driven type of first person player. So, like, yeah, I'll play a Call of Duty.
Insomniac made that, right?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, really?
I think so.
That's
Yeah.
Insomniac.
I think so.
But it's the thing about it is like the story, like just grabbed me from the get go, and it was like a reimagining of history.
So there was no resistance in buying that.
No, it was aliens basically that
I know,
took
it's a
over
joke.
World War II. Yeah, if aliens came in World War II,
I didn't look at it
over.
much until the sequel, but I know.
it's-
Yeah, it was
the
big.
story is fucking insane.
Especially since they needed a Halo. It was made as a Halo
It was
retaliation.
yeah, but man, that game was fucking awesome, man. It was cool
Lot of
because
people loved
you had
A lot of people
you had
loved
the historical weapons, and then you also had the alien fucking type weapons that you could take also. And the story was just so well like done, where it was just like, wow, what the heck.
Resistance. Yeah.
Yeah, I never played online though. I only played the story, the campaign.
I heard that was like the first title to have that many people online playing.
It was like 60 people. Or
a
some
lot
shit
of
like that.
people.
Yeah,
Something like that.
So, yeah.
Probably 5. I think it was a lot
No,
of
no, it was a lot of people.
60 people,
yeah,
5.
It was, no, it was
Felt like a lot.
It was like 50 or some shit like that. It was a big. Like,
I know it didn't pull
online
it off
campaign.
extremely well, but they tried.
Yeah. No, but it was an ambitious title, man, and it was good. The other one is I know going back to handhelds. No, but this is the one that started for me. Like everybody knows me, right? I love puzzle games. Luminous.
The mines.
Luminous for PSP.
Yeah, that's dope.
That changed like that. It's a completely original puzzle game. Completely original, like built
But-
from the ground up.
If they know your background with music,
Yeah.
that's why it's one of the top ones.
Yeah. No, it was
Puzzles and music.
and it just, dude, that's like one of the second puzzle game to ever get me like in a trance. Besides Tetris, was that.
Columns?
Like that.
I thought columns was your
Nah.
shit. No trans.
Columns is good, but no.
No trans.
I don't fuck with the columns yet. I fuck with the columns.
He said columns. He said columns.
That's what I said. Columns.
I thought you said that. I thought you said condoms. I'm like, what? Condoms. What the hell?
Wow.
Condoms.
That's what I thought you said.
That's what they thought he said.
But no, Luminous is
Not bad.
awesome game, man.
Okay.
Good launch title. First time introduced to anything like that. And then Tekken Tag Tournament. PS2.
Oh, that was on my list. Yes.
Holy shit, man.
Yes.
I remember getting this when I got my PS2, and I remember KB when it used to be
KB Tour.
it used to be near over my bike all the way there. I saved
Yep.
money. I saved my money to get the shit. I remember so happy
You got robbed.
getting home. No, oh dude, imagine that shit.
He got robbed.
That's a bad story. No, but I remember putting that shit in. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking awesome. That was like the first time I ever experienced like tag like type fighter, you know, besides King of Fighters, but
They
3D.
did a great job, and they had bowling in that too.
3D and the
They did a great job.
bowling.
They did a great job.
And you cheated in that also.
You can't cheat.
Wow.
No, you can't.
But they
No,
had
it was
Heihachi
good.
heads as the pins.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yes,
That's
yes,
funny.
yes, yes.
That's hilarious.
That's-
My story with that is, I probably said it on the podcast before, but
Mm.
it's quick. When I went to get the PlayStation 2, I ended up getting Strider, the remake, Strider 2 for a PlayStation.
And
Because
that
I always
was-
get something
that wasn't
that's not
good, right?
Well, it wasn't part of. It wasn't a PS2 game.
No.
I ended up getting that.
But it's still played.
That was the first game I played on PS2 because all the titles that were out weren't available. I got that and Fantavision for free.
Oh, I forgot you. Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah.
right. You got that shit.
But I told you guys before. I didn't open it. I took it back to Toys R Us and got Tekken Tag Tournament.
Oh, that's what a trade.
So yeah, because it wasn't open. I was like, got this as a gift. I don't want it. They gave me the money.
Got this
They
as
gave
a gift, don't want it.
Yeah, they gave me credit. I got Tekken Tag Tournament. I was like, this is what I wanted. So yeah, that and Strider 2 were the first games I had for PlayStation.
Fanavision.
Interesting.
Oof.
Fantavision, yeah. Which I heard wasn't bad. I just didn't want to play it.
Imagine a remaster of that.
It would be amazing.
Nah, I can't. Remember.
It'd like
I can't
Tetris.
imagine.
It'll be
I
like
can't
Tetris
imagine.
Effect.
Nah.
Yeah, it would. All the
Nah.
lights. All the lights you gotta play.
All
that.
the lights.
You gotta play that in VR, man.
You go blind. You go blind. Let me say.
All right, that's all yours?
That was it. Yeah, the 3.
All right. I got 2 here I'll name quick. Actually, I can name 3 out of this list. I'll go on PlayStation, though, because I know most of you guys didn't have PlayStation when it first came out. So I'm going to do it quick. I got Kalik, the DNA Imperative. And,
What the fuck?
And Zero Divide. Nah, I'm bullshit. No bullshit.
Yo,
What is that nonsense?
I'm like, what is
is
that?
I thought you were
speaking another language.
Yo,
It just brought back memories because
It's like,
Kalik, man. But nah. I did have a PlayStation, and me and my boy used to rent every game that came out. All these games on here we played, regardless of what they were. That's why I had to at least name those games because we know what they are.
I'm like, yo,
But-
that's another language, dude.
That's what I
That's
thought.
But the game
hilarious.
that made me want a PlayStation, because remember when I first seen the PlayStation name, I thought they were talking about the multiple arcade systems, like when you play multiple games in the arcade. I thought they said like
An emulator.
this is the PlayStation. Like you're gonna play all these titles in this PlayStation thing we have here.
An emulator.
Because that's what it sounded like, right?
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Not an emulator, but like how they had the Play 10 or whatever for the Nintendo, and they put all the games in there.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was. And I saw this thing. It was like it showed Ridge Racer or something. I was like, what is this? And then I played Ridge Racer at a demo, and I was like, this is at home. This is a game at home. So Ridge Racer is the first title on a demo because that's all we got with the system. We didn't get a game with it.
Yeah.
I played the demo of Ridge Racer, and that sold me on everything because that's basically it was only one track. How you gonna put the one track in the demo? That's the one track in the game. So that was the whole game, damn it. But yeah, the music they had in there, the graphics. I wasn't even a big, huge racing fan like that, but it was an arcade at home, and that was the experience that it gave you. So that one was a big title for that, and that's when Namco was like king of the world right there. They made 3D titles like arcade at home. They were the ones.
Yeah.
Before they were Bamco.
Yeah, before they stopped making games, and they still do, but they're not
He said Bamco.
regarded as the same type of company as they were then. Like they were Sony.
Yeah.
Like without Namco, Sony wouldn't be here right now.
Facts.
Well, remember you had the what was that game in the loading screen?
Galaga?
Galaga.
Yeah. They had it,
Galaga
man.
in the
all,
loading screen.
all the
It was
history,
like I was like, oh shit.
all the history of video games was in Namco. Like the they had Pac-Man and all that too.
Speaking of which, why don't they do that shit like?
because they
for
would
loading
load too
screens now,
fast
man.
it would load too fast.
saying,
now. You
man,
wouldn't even
like-
get a shot off.
Well, I'm saying like even in the PS4, like when you have a
Because
long
they'd
load,
rather have it
like,
happen in
give
an
you a
elevator.
side game to play like while you're waiting.
They'd rather have you in an elevator waiting.
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. They need to do that more.
And the other title, it doesn't hold up now, but Battle Arena Toshinden, when it came out as the title
I had it on my list.
versus Virtual
on my
Fighter,
list.
like, come on.
I thought Toshinden was fucking incredible.
It was
thought that-
crazy.
no,
I thought it was incredible.
Battle was awesome.
It was crazy.
All I want to say is I never give up.
Oh, God.
Nah, I never give up. Well, that was the girl, right?
I never give up. Fall off the side.
Oh, Aurora Revolution.
Revolution. Revolution.
Yeah.
Hey, what was the other
Oh no, that was a Saturn version. That was a Saturn version. That was.
one?
Oh,
And
the
the other
Saturn
chick
version
said
was
something
bad.
about her whip or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. It was
Ah,
terrible.
fuck.
It was terrible.
that was
But
most quotable.
But the game, listen, the game was incredible because
good.
you can move around in 3D.
Yes.
As glitchy and ugly as it looks now, it doesn't hold up well, but it's still At the time, it was great.
You were able to evade in 3D,
Yeah.
right? That was awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was blown away by, and this is so stupid now. Like looking back, it probably looks horrible. But at the time, I remember the that one stage where it had that jumbotron
You could see through
screen.
shit, yeah.
No,
They played the background.
The jumbotron screen, so you see yourself in the
That was
background
great.
on a big screen.
That was great.
Yo, I was like, oh my god, this is freaking awesome. I'm in an arena, and they got me playing it back. Like, oh man, it looked awesome. It looked awesome.
What not to do in your release is Street Fighter the movie, but we're not going to go there.
Oh,
That was the first game we opened and took back because we didn't want it, and we said you have to take this back, and they let us. 'Cause you know, once you open a game, they don't let you take it back.
He said, "We opened and took it back. You have to take this back."
We had to get that.
Like
back.
it was something that was going to kill somebody. No, you have to. It's going to kill us.
We will
This
not
game
keep
was
this game.
Terrible.
And that's when we got
Terrible.
Battle Angel Shenden with it because they sold out. We had to get Street Fighter. I was like, come on, man, nah, this is bad. We beat it with Guile and we was like, this is bad. We tried. Like we were like, this isn't that.
So
The graphics look
underwear.
pretty good. This is not that bad. It plays like Street Fighter. It's like this shit is trash.
This is bad.
We gotta sell it
Sucker.
back.
no, you have to see the music video, man.
No.
Straight to
No.
our feet.
Nothing. No.
Come on, man.
Stop.
And the third one, since we're staying 3, Rayman was 2D in a 3D world at that time. And it was the colors in it and the fact that it was like how you thought 2D was supposed to look at that time. After seeing like Mario and stuff, you wanted to see what can 2D be like in that 3D time. When
Yeah.
everything looked like trash. That looked like a gorgeous piece of art. To this day, it looks like that stands the test of time with art. That is one of the best looking 2D games that you can do at the time. And yeah, that was a release title.
Oh, I keep forgetting we beat the 4-player Rayman. Yeah.
Yeah. And Rayman is still like, that's one of the most slept on franchises of all time.
Remember when we beat that? We said, it's over?
It's like the game's over. Okay.
But to represent like listen, I'm surprised it even came out as a release title because Sony didn't want 2D titles to be available on the system at the time. They said no. It was Japanese and you had a title that was 2D. They said no, it's not being released in America. So I don't know how Rayman even got mentioned or brought out, but it was on there. Because I remember there was a couple, like the Gunstar Heroes looking game, that didn't come out. Like a lot of 2D games just didn't come out in America.
That's
Yeah. Gunner's Heaven, I believe. But, some of the games didn't deserve to come out. But
That's right. That's right.
Ninja Gaiden
This
shirt
is
you
my
have
favorite
on.
video game shirt, man. I
That
love
is a
it.
good
I
shirt.
fucking love this shirt, man.
That is a good shirt.
I'm fucking obsessed with it.
higher.
All right, those are the ones I got to put in.
All right, I got 5 I could run through.
You gonna do 5? You gonna do 3?
I'm knocking out all my last ones next.
Yeah, like
So-
the reason I'm going through 5 is because they're kind of related to other
Okay, go for
things. Okay. Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess. Yeah, that was an awesome. Come on, Zelda.
Was that a launch title?
That was a launch
That's
title for the
Wii.
Wii.
Oh, Wii.
That's the
The Wii,
I
yeah.
saw that on there. I'm like, yep, Turtle's gonna say that.
Wait, did it come out? What was the game that came out like the last title for the Wii? Wasn't it a Zelda game that was the last title?
Skyward.
Oh, it was Skyward. Okay,
Skyward
okay.
Sword, yeah.
Okay.
But Twilight Princess was a launch title for the Wii, and that was that's
Is
a
that your
great
favorite? That's not your favorite. Breath of the Wild's your favorite.
second favorite. Twilight Princess, my second favorite Zelda, and Skyward Sword's my third. But Breath of the Wild is the first. But Skyward Sword, especially the HD, is close to Twilight Princess. Next, everyone's mentioned the game. Oh my god.
Dude, that just throws people off. I don't even need to see that.
Picture of Steven Seagal. Jesus. All right. We're talking about Dreamcast. Sonic Adventure was a great
I know
launch
what it
title.
needed. It's up there.
It
Yeah.
was. I think it's one of the best 3D Sonic games to this
one?
date. It's probably a little
Sonic
dated.
Adventure.
Oh yeah, that's on mine. Okay,
The camera work is a little, shoddy, but the game it was great.
At the time, it was up there.
It was.
That's Mario 64 for
Yeah.
Sonic. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
It was.
I am not gone. I'm still here, Emerald.
Emerald says, yes, Styles gone.
I'm still here.
Super Mario Brothers U was a great launch title for the Wii U.
The 2D one.
Yeah, 2D.
The
yeah.
4-player.
Four players.
Okay.
It was like the Super Mario World to the new Super Mario Brothers Wii.
That came out after the DS one, right?
Yeah, it came out.
That's
Much
one-
better than the DS one. That was a
Oh,
bang.
the
That's-
DS ones. I did not like the DS or the 3DS.
That's
new
one of the
Mario
best.
Brothers.
That's one of the best Mario
That's
games.
one.
I fucking
That's
love that
my
game.
favorite 2D Mario is Super Mario Brothers U.
That one's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the crappy one with the ice ball, whatever.
No, I
Oh,
think
no,
that's
it's got the ice
no, it's got the
ball. Does it
ice.
have it?
Yeah,
It's
that's
got
got the ice.
ball,
Yeah, it's got the ice. Yeah.
And new.
But they improved. Okay, they improved it though.
Yeah, the the new Super Mario Brothers Wii and new Super Mario Brothers U, those the console new Super Mario Brothers, those are the good. The DS versions, 3DS ones, I didn't like those. I did not like those.
What about Luigi's? He's had his own title. Not Waluigi.
Yeah, Emerald's the worst. He said I'm 10 minutes behind because I went to the bathroom. He said, sounds gone. Yo, he's hating. He's hating.
And the last two, Nintendo Land, that was a great launch title also with Ghost Luigi and the Samus thing. It was a good introduction.
Samus thing is so underrated.
That was a fun game.
That's very.
That should have been a
underrated.
game by itself.
Like someone in the ship while someone's on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you taking those mechanics?
That should have been like some simple game. Name.
Yo, dude.
That was really good. Even the Zelda part of the game was,
That was
pretty
fun.
good also. What other mini games? I know Ghost Luigi was a lot of fun. And the last one, Rogue Squadron 2 for the GameCube. The GameCube.
Rogue Squadron.
It was the Star Wars game.
The ship
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
The ship.
That was those graphics. When I played that, I wasn't like, I'm not really into this that much. I just got it because there wasn't really much to get for GameCube. And I got Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion is good, but I'm not fondly attached to it. Like
Yabba yabba.
thinking back to it, I just got it because it was Luigi. Same thing with Rogue Squadron, but that blew me away. Because it was just like the graphics like that. It's being a Star Wars fan, it's all the freaking the Battle of Hoth, going around the freaking what was it, the AT-ATs.
Was that a co-op? No. The second one, maybe.
The second one was.
Yes. And okay.
When you do this, you could play number 2 in number 3, but number 2 is 2 players.
Oh.
Yeah, in number 3.
Oh.
Yeah, it was split screen.
You gotta say, oh my.
And that was
Oh my.
and that's my list. That's my list. It was a great game though.
Oh,
Okay.
my.
Yeah.
What you got? Chop.
I only got 2 left.
Okay.
Same here.
Perfect. Everyone's almost done.
Yep.
NFL 2K for Dreamcast.
Hell yes.
It was like I
Oh,
was
yeah.
playing Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
No, it was
I
great.
That was a great game.
I thought this game was, this looks so real.
Yeah.
Look at that
This
shit
is-
now.
Look at it now.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit now.
Coming from 16-bit though, it should did look real.
No,
I
yeah,
was
absolutely.
I was like, oh, look at the snow. Look at the rain.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, playing this rain.
It'll never get better than this.
Did it have ESPN? I don't know. Did it have ESPN commentary? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
don't
I don't remember. But they
Sports
were-
talk
it was good.
football.
That
That's not-
game was fire. That game was fire. And this is probably on your list. Ready to Rumble boxing.
Hell
Oh,
yes.
that's right.
That
That was a
game-
launch title.
Absolutely.
I never had it, man.
What a polished boxing game.
Yeah.
Never
to come
had it.
out, man.
That's probably one of the best boxing games ever.
I love that
Punch Out.
game.
You can't say that because Punch Out.
Punch
happened.
Out.
I said one of. I didn't say the best. I said one of.
Okay.
That is Ready to Rumble 1. 2 was broken. Even though I liked it.
Was Michael Jackson in both of them?
Michael Jackson's in 2.
Oh, he's in 2?
But it was broken.
Bill Clinton also.
But I loved 2. And Hillary.
Yes, that's
1 was dope. I really loved 1. It was such an arcade, like friendly, pick it up and just fucking play it type of game. I love that title.
It was the closest thing to a Punch Out.
And Michael Buffer was in the sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
That was a
I
sequel.
liked them. I never was a
Let's
big
get a
fan of Ready to
Rumble.
Rumbles, but they were good. They were.
They're
good
fun to
games.
watch if you don't like them.
Yeah, they are fun to watch.
And now for your final opponent, let's get ready to rumble. That shit was amazing. It's fucking incredible. All right, so I'll knock out. All right, so Chuck, you took care of that one. So this one will shock everybody. All right, so we didn't own this system, but these all 3 of these were released titles, and I played these in the arcade. They're all Neo Geo games.
Okay.
All right.
King of the Monsters, Ninja Combat, Cyberlip.
I remember
All of those games I was enthralled with
King
when
of
they
the
came out.
None of them hold up.
Yeah, none of them. I mean,
But they were big, yeah.
I would probably say the only one that probably holds up the most, which is just like default, is Cyberlip.
Cyberlip is
Cyberlip.
default.
That's very
Metal
default.
Slug.
But
oh,
like
gosh.
all of those to me was like
King of the Monsters.
King of the Monsters. I was
Holy
at
shit,
Joe's
that's
Deli.
surprising.
That's because
Joe's
they had it at the
Deli.
deli, though.
Yeah, at Joe's Deli over there. I played that. I always wanted to play it, and that's never been my type of game.
Right.
Wrestling, it's a
Ever.
wrestling
That's
game.
crazy.
Yeah, it's like a
Basically.
wrestling game over cities. Like I
Yeah, but
always,
it's not even a wrestling game.
yeah, just
Pretty much.
yeah,
it was
just
pretty
like
much. It was pretty much an
just,
arcade.
it's
like
like
an art-
I was
yeah.
obsessed with that. I love that game.
That was good. I remember that. Yeah.
And Ninja Combat, which is one of the most broken games of all time.
Fuck that game.
I was obsessed with it because I'm like, wait,
backflips. It was the backflips.
backflips, and it's like,
That game is
oh,
trash.
I was like, there's more characters than the two originals. Oh my god, why are they so difficult? Why am I down $10 on the second stage? But like,
Because it's a rip-off.
because
I
it's a
need
fucking
more
ripoff. But I loved, because you're younger. You know, you're used to just throwing your money to the shit. But
It was a ninja.
it was Ninja
Ninja
Combat.
Combat.
All you gotta say is Ninja. And Cyberlip, which is like a Contra, like
It
a
was like
futuristic
a-
Contra,
yeah.
but like not as like.
Good.
We thought it was.
Not as
said
good.
not as
It appeared to be, but it wasn't.
Before Metal Slug, it was decent.
Yeah. But like all those titles, I was obsessed with, and they were all over at Joe's Deli. They were all over there, and I'm like, oh, I will throw quarters for all these titles. Will I play them now? Fuck no. They did not age well. All those games, there's games that are out nowadays that put that shit in the ground, but for some reason, every time I went over there, I'm like, I have to play at least one of these games. I was obsessed with them, especially Ninja Combat.
Oh my God.
And I saw you play that fairly recently, and I was like, oh, this game was the biggest ripoff.
Big throw off.
Oh,
It was garbage.
it was the biggest ripoff
Give me your
ever. You're not supposed to proceed unless you spend $5. Like you're
No, $20.
you're
You get popped one time, you die. Your money is gone.
Start over.
Your
That's
money
the
is
roguelike right there.
You're like, that is
The
like-
paid roguelike.
That had a built-in magnet to take your quarters. A built-in magnet from your pocket. From your pocket.
Imagine that shit. You had to pay for a roguelike. They have
No, but
shit
that
in the game.
splash move, like they did a flip, and then they did like it was like a jumping body
Let's not reference
check.
this anymore.
It was a cool.
yo, he hates the game
let's
so
not-
much.
Let's move
Yeah,
on.
is it-
Let's move
But
on.
that's
Too much
that's
love.
that's everything that's on my list. That's everything.
Okay.
That's everything.
All right, I have.
He said, "Let's not
I
reference
had
that."
I had three more, but one of you guys said it. But yeah, F-Zero.
Yeah.
F-Zero was good. Really good.
That actually got me into racing games, like arcade style racing,
Dope.
like things that are not like the normal, like like
That was the first to do that hovercraft shit.
yeah,
Basically.
yeah.
And
With
they
that
did
speed,
it well.
Yeah.
And the music
And the
of
music.
the game
yes.
is so underrated.
Yep.
The other one was Wipeout. This
Yeah.
is like the successor to that,
They had ramps.
pretty much.
Dude, it was Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
They had ramps.
yeah.
This is right after they couldn't even make like a hill. They did. It
Mode
was hard.
7.
It's hard to
Yeah,
do.
Mode 7.
Yeah.
Oh, they loved Mode 7, dude.
Oh my
Mode 7.
But to
But,
this day, that was great. Still,
F-Zero was good.
F-Zero is a
I
really
don't think I-
F-Zero.
I don't think I ever really beat that game. Maybe I got.
I
Like
did.
On easy,
I never beat
maybe. Maybe on easy.
Dude,
I never beat
swear,
it.
I'll play racing games on some low shit. I swear to God, like I'll beat that. I beat Super Monaco. I played fucking.
You're a fan on the low.
I'm not on some bullshit. Like for real.
You're a fan.
Yeah,
on the
I'm
low.
a fan
If
on
you
the
beat the
low.
shit,
Yeah,
damn.
like Sprint, RC Pro Am. Like I played a lot of racing games, but they're not my
All
genre.
those games have no ending.
No. I know, right?
RC Pro.
I'm on the low with it. Road Rash counts, kind of.
I beat Outrun.
Road Rash is fantastic.
Outrun's hard. That's a hard
Outrun
game.
is a very
Oh my
tough game.
god.
I didn't get all those endings, but
Precise.
I beat it. Maybe the easiest tracks.
Uh,
I don't know.
you guys could probably guess my favorite game.
Oh,
Launch
Tetris for
title.
Game Boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, Tetris Effect is a launch title for Xbox Series X.
Doesn't matter.
But they
Because
said that was
Game
your
Boy-
favorite one, though.
No, because Game Boy is the one that started.
Oh
Started
yeah,
all,
of course,
man.
of course.
Started it all, man. That was it. That was where.
That game alone is enough to sell a
That
Game Boy.
was the love
They didn't
affair.
need any more games.
Yeah, that could just be alone.
Yeah.
That was the love. It's the love affair started with that fucking game, and it continued on. And it's crazy that till this day they still coming out with games,
Yeah.
Tetris games.
Yeah.
Yep.
Freaking nuts, man.
Yep.
CGB Riken.
Yeah.
He and his brother. No, sorry, he and his cousin called them on the back of the F-Zero box to figure out how to clear the long jump.
Oh yeah, that was a hell of a jump.
Yeah, man, that was a crazy jump.
F-Zero was the shit.
No, F-Zero was
F-Zero was
good, man.
really fucking dope.
I love the first stage music, man.
I think that's all everyone ever
Mute
knows.
City?
Mute
Yeah.
City.
Mute
Oh
City.
my
They
God,
played
I
that
love
at
that music.
the retro.
Yeah, they did a live action.
Yeah, they did a live
version.
band. Oh my
Oh.
God, they killed it.
Oh my god, I love that song.
That's great.
All right. There's two here. I mean, there's a lot, but I'm gonna go to two on the Vita. Oh, this is the Vita.
It's cheating. It's cheating. No handhelds.
No handhelds. This is fast.
Dude, I've had,
You used to say this
I had
the
like
whole
5
time.
handheld games, man.
For me, like I said before, Hot Shots Golf. That was a launch title.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, that's right.
Hot
That
Shots.
was
Yeah.
good.
Hot
That was
Shots
good.
is amazing.
I don't even like golf games either.
Yeah, I don't play golf like that. And Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus, the best Ninja Gaiden, was a launch title on the Vita. That's crazy. That's crazy.
insane.
And that's the one that's not even on the collection. That's the best one that they made.
Sigma
for-
Plus
for
is
that.
not even on the collection.
Sigma Plus. Yeah, that's
I
everything.
forgot to release a collection with those.
Yeah, they didn't even have Sigma. This is Sigma Plus.
That's
Crazy. The best version.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that was on the Vita. But the ones,
Beat the Vita up.
I have
Beat
that
the Vita.
shit too.
there's so much. Listen, on the new systems, I'm gonna let you know just quickly some of the titles they had on the newer systems that I would name. This is the best release of all time. And this is on the Xbox. On the PlayStation, they probably had the same titles. This is just a quick list of them. Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Holla, holla.
They had Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. They had Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, Gears Tactics. They had what else?
Jesus.
They had Tetris Effects Connected.
It's crazy, man.
They had Yakuza Like a Dragon. Like these are all launch titles, and this is just some.
That's
of
a
them.
crazy.
That's
launch.
like cheating launch
They had
titles.
Borderlands.
That's like
I
cheating.
feel
it
like
is.
it is kind of cheating.
That's
It
cheated.
is,
It's
man.
Because
cheating.
most of those games.
Oh, they're
were
third
already-
party.
Yeah.
No,
But
most of
as
those games
far
were
as-
already out.
That's fine. I'm just going about
Exactly.
what's available to
Right.
buy
You're right.
at
Yeah,
launch.
but
That-
I know.
it
Yeah, listen,
counts.
they're not all made
They have
by.
the cheat code.
That's a cheat. That's a launch cheat code right there.
They had Gears 5 and they had Forza. Obviously, that's the Xbox. But
Yeah.
those are the games
Yeah.
that Xbox had for a very long time.
Steam.
But they were release titles.
Why you always got to
Yeah.
take a stab, bro?
Because you stabbed at the whole. I named a whole bunch. You said that don't count, right?
I said I felt like it was cheating.
Yeah.
All right.
It is.
Damn.
Yo, what up, Gregory? He said
Yo.
Xmas 93. My
Hold
dad
on.
got a pre-owned Super Nintendo from Funkoland. It did not come bundled with Super Mario World. It came with bundled with Pit Fighter all day though.
Dope.
Yo, Fighter
Yo, we
all
played that.
day.
We played that for Fighter Fridays.
I would take Pit Fighter over Super Mario.
It is co-op though. It's
Yeah,
co-op
and,
though.
and not to be not to,
That game's over in a half hour.
And I never had a Super Nintendo, so
You would
There you
never
go.
want
That's why-
one
and that's
because
why.
you had Pit Fighter.
Dude, listen, not to sidetrack because I know this is a huge sidetrack, but Pit Fighter has a special place in my heart in terms of games.
Mine too.
Period.
Hell
That always, every time I saw that in the arcade, that always was like, yo, I have to
It was
play
3
this.
players.
You
It
know
was-
what's fucked
Yo,
up?
I always loved Pit Fighter.
You know what's
need to-
crazy?
did we
Every
play
time
it
I got
before?
into the arcade, there was always so many people
It's
on
a-
that
it's a-
game.
it's a horde.
I could never play it.
It's a horde
So
around.
I remember going to
They look
rent.
real.
Me and my older brother, we would rent Pit Fighter because we could never play it in the arcade because there was so many fucking. The line was so long to
Yup.
play the game.
It was
yeah.
different.
And we
though,
rent.
in
That was the
arcade.
most rented game. That was the most rented game in my house.
I loved Pit Fighter,
They
but
never had the arcades released at home, did they?
the 3 players.
Not the 3-player
No.
real, like with the
No.
real graphics that they had.
No.
I always
No.
thought it was weird. My man, when like the last people were like gimps or something, like
Oh, dude.
dominatrix shit. I don't
Oh,
know.
dude.
That was
Shit
demolition.
No,
that
me
was
and Chuck-
demolition. Demolition.
Remember
Act and
the
Smash.
last 2 guys? Fucking-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's mad sus. Mad sus.
the fucking chains and shit.
Mad
that was
sus.
some weird shit. But
Yo,
that was like
got
some. That was like.
dominatrix.
What? That was it.
Oh, that was it. Turbo,
Yeah.
you got anything left?
No, I'm done.
You got anything?
No, I'm done.
Oh, everyone's done.
Yeah, we're done.
Like I said, with the new stuff, I could have gone on forever. But
Oh, but that's cheating.
exactly. Listen, in 10 years, we'll come back to that.
But yeah, that's all we got for you guys, man. You guys already know what to do, man. If you first time watching this, first time listening,
Welcome.
if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the thumbs up. Really helps us out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, man.
Yeah.
Help that algorithm out, man. Also, if you're listening to this shit on all the podcasting services, all right, especially Apple Podcasts, all right, give the highest marks, all right. Give a thumbs up on that. Leave a comment also.
That comment is making me laugh.
Uh-oh.
My cousin's coming over. One got more comment too. One got Street Fighter 2 Turbo. We got Pit Fighter. Fuck out of here.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
How's it going, Gregory?
That was a good one, man. Yo, Pit Fighter.
Yo, I'm sorry. Pit Fighter. Well, Pit Fighter was fire. I'm sorry.
I felt the anger in that
And your first
comment.
mistake
dude.
was playing Mortal Kombat 2 on the Super Nintendo. Shit, got
That
it
was
from
great.
Genesis.
Nah,
I
it was
got
still
Pit
great.
Fighter.
Nah,
so
Genesis,
great.
Genesis all
Genesis.
day. You gonna knock sweat off someone? Come
Hell
on,
yeah.
man. Come on.
Stop sweating me.
Stop sweating me. He said,
What would you rather have?
Still better than Fighting Street.
He said we got
That don't
Pit
have
Fighter.
that.
Uh,
No,
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 2 had blood though. There's Mortal Kombat 1 that didn't have the blood.
No.
Mortal Kombat 2 was great on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
Oh, they
Yeah.
adjusted. They finally
Yeah.
put a bullet. Okay.
But you can put a code in and turn it off.
Pit Fighter or Eternal Champions?
Oh, Pit Fighter. All day. Pit Fighter all day.
Oh, Pit Fighter.
Eternal Champions
Of course.
was busted. Oh, man, nah.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's funny.
It's
It's funny.
I see what
I
they
like-
tried to do, but no.
Yeah. No.
That was the biggest Mortal Kombat ripoff
Oh no,
and a
but
failure at it.
it's
They tried so hard.
I think it's funny.
It is.
It's
but,
funny. I think it's a comical. That's the way I
It's,
look
it's
at
a
it.
Mortal
How
Kombat
come nobody
parody.
can
Yo,
pull
they should-
off
they
a
should
fake Mortal
reboot it.
Kombat?
If it was a movie, if we were talking about movies, that's a B movie.
We'll do a whole podcast about fake Mortal Kombat games that failed.
Yes.
They should reboot
Mortal-
it. They should
do that.
reboot it.
Mortal Yeah, Kombat clones.
All day.
Yeah.
All day.
There's a
Write
ton
it
of
down.
Eternal
Right down.
Champions reboot.
There's so
Not
many.
right
Listen,
You guys heard it here first.
no. No. Eternal Champions has been forgotten. They are not
No,
Eternal.
you got to do
we
that. Fighter
just
Fridays.
We just
Eternal
remind. Nah, chill. I ain't playing.
See?
that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yo, we shut that down,
See,
man.
see that?
Play
Yeah,
Eternal
yeah,
Champions
but-
CD.
Eternal Champions and Fighter Fridays.
Eternal
So, you hear
Champions
first.
CD. Play the best one. Play the best one.
Fucking terrible.
But anyway,
That's why.
guys. Yo, we're always off the rails, man. Yo, guys, thank you so much for watching.
Thank
we
you.
have a streaming schedule starting first Monday of every month. We got the Indie eShop recap, which is coming soon.
Coming soon.
Yes.
Be
It's
sure to
right
be
around-
there.
It's right around the corner, man. Watch these trailers with us.
Hopefully it's
live.
no smut.
And yeah, hopefully there's no
Listen, it's funny. It's all fun and games.
Probably will be. But it's always funny to watch it live, though, because our reactions are freaking like, what the fuck? But yeah, these are genuine reactions live. So
Gentleman reaction.
gentlemen reactions.
Gentlemen,
No, not gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
But yeah, after that, we have Tactical Tuesdays with me, LG857. You can watch any game that makes you think. That's it. Gonna keep it that simple.
So no mindless beat 'em ups.
Nah, nothing mindless. Something that takes strategy, man. You got to think about this. You got to think about it. It could be anything. Strategy, RPG.
What about a
could be
strategic beat 'em up?
puzzle game? What?
A strategic beat 'em up.
Yeah, no. I was like thinking of a game. I'm not gonna say what it is not yet, but I was thinking of a game like it's not technically a strategy game, kinda, but it
Play what you
kind of
want.
is.
Play what you want.
But it does fit though. It does fit the Tactical
Alright.
Tuesday. It does fit that genre.
You're like, listen, it made me
And
think.
it's
I had
a-
to think about playing this.
It's a really fun game too, and it's a really fun game, and I think people will enjoy it. And I might play it.
Hey.
Not this file, not this. Well, we know we're playing.
Yeah, we playing Puzzle Fighter this
Yeah.
Tuesday.
But the following Tuesday, we're gonna play it.
So y'all getting Fighter Fridays and Tactical Tuesdays together as one.
Yeah,
Tactical Fridays.
So play that Wednesday. Tactical Fighters.
Fighter Tuesday. What the fuck? All right, and then of course you guys are listening or watching the Video Game Podcast. This is every single Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to join the fun live, it's a very interactive show. Do it. If not, well, you can catch it on our on all the podcasting services. All right. Then of course we have Thursday Thrills with Sticks.
Thrills.
Yeah.
Thrilling adventures of Sticks on Thursdays.
You don't know if he's gonna play something new, old, or indie. Whatever it is, tune in to find out.
It's probably going to be Elden Ring. Nah.
No, dude.
No, that would be a backlog.
Elden Ring Thursdays.
That would be a backlog. It would be a backlog. break.
Elden Thursday.
Elden Thursdays.
Now, I got something
For the next year.
I got something for Thursday. Don't worry.
And then the Fighter Fridays with Big Choco.
And I only play Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yes.
That's right. That's it.
Same
That's all
game
I
every
play
week,
is-
man.
that's all.
Wait until you play Elden Ring.
Oh my
That's all it's going to be on Fighter
As
Fridays.
soon as y'all tune into it, you fall asleep, and he's like, "All right, I'm done. I'm done."
The whole channel. It's going to take over the whole channel at some point.
And then obviously we have 2 randomly streaming shows that we do whenever we have the free time, and that's a backlog break. And,
No Bizarre. I'm not playing Superman
wait.
64.
Oh man.
That's not happening.
Oh,
That's thrilling, man.
That's
That's
a
a-
hell no.
That's a thrilling game right there.
I
is
just do it
thrilling
just to
about
piss
that?
style off.
Do it for the first 10 minutes.
World Bizarre said, "Play Superman 64." Hell no, man.
Or Superman Shadow Apocalypse.
You couldn't even pay me to play that.
I might do. Listen, I might do a like a stream just for y'all.
I thought you were gonna say I might do a Patreon or something. You guys pay me, I'll play it.
Wow.
No. As far as the most voted on that y'all give me, I will try. So if Superman 64 is in there, I know Gex is in there. So
Bubsy.
and
Yo,
Bubsy.
you just writing
So,
yourself a hole.
hey,
man.
No, it'll be a show. I'll do it for them.
Yo,
whatever.
no.
Not this Thursday though. I already did that. I already did Yo Noise. That's not happening ever again.
That's not that bad of a game, Yo Noise.
And we also have Smash-O-Matics
You
with
damn
Turbo
right.
857 in
You
2013.
damn right, Smash-O-Matic Turbo
right.
has returned. We gonna bust
yeah,
out,
man.
bust some heads, and fucking put you to the fucking concrete.
Somebody had nothing
sorry,
to what he
sorry,
wanted to say. Red rant.
Yeah,
that
well,
was amazing.
I'm
They're
sorry,
gonna
I'm sorry.
challenge people to
I'm sorry, I'm
playing
sorry.
Smash Brothers Ultimate. All right, that's what they're trying to. That's the translation to anybody out there who fucking
That's
couldn't
what happens.
understand the gibberish.
That's what happens when the camera's not on them.
Yeah, But yeah.
Put your head through the crowd.
yeah. Anyway,
So there's no curses there.
Yeah, no, there wasn't not one.
Who used to do that?
you,
Somebody used to
even
curse
if you
like that.
did, how do you hear?
Rasta
it?
Frass Passive Cast Passive.
You frats in front of the oh shit I can take from you.
That was Looney Tunes, right?
Yosemite Sam. Yeah.
And the dude in the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Last Action
Oh
Hero.
yes.
Oh, the commissioner.
Yeah, he's like, California raisins all take from you.
Oh,
Tiny
it
Tim-
was the
Tiny
captain.
Tim-
Captain, yes.
Tiny
Tim Toda.
He didn't even have a name. He was just captain.
Yeah, Captain, yeah.
Oh gosh, terrible.
Oh boy.
terrible.
Last Action Hero. Wow.
Yeah.
What
Terrible
what
game, terrible movie.
what a
Everything's
throwback.
just terrible, yep.
What a throwback. All right.
They didn't
Guys.
make that.
Everybody out there in the chat, you guys are awesome as always.
Yes, sir.
You never let us down, man.
That's right.
You
Hell
never
yeah.
let us down, man. Keep
appreciate
them
y'all.
coming. Keep them coming. And
What is your problem, man? What is your goddamn problem? Stop it.
Keep showing the love, y'all.
keep showing the love. Pause. Anyway,
Till next time.
until next week, y'all. It's always fun. We will see you then. Check out the new intro and outro.